we now have a delay of 60 seconds. However, do we have a Scuba and do we have a connection to him?
Man, I hope so. Much better.
Starting. Oh wait, it mean it's not starting? Oh, I don't know if that means that we're what we said's going through. Yo.
Yeah, I'm unsure. Dude, I just got an email.
What?
Apparently, General Gentleman just went live on Twitch. It's excellent. Have you done Facebook and everything?
It's not on Facebook, and well, I put a warning thing out.
Do you want me to do a we're live thing?
Yeah. And then Discord too.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Alright, sweet. Alright, also, we're live again.
Hello.
There are people watching.
Greetings.
Alright, so we could be starting. Looks like we have an actual map.
5-0 Scuba. Do people not under... Do people... Hang on, which mic is making noises?
It's yours. Just make sure it's like you're not bumping it. Sorry, having some issues with the... Is it still making horrible noises? Yeah, okay. Well, I think...
Try that now. I've moved how my headset is sitting, so that might be better. Hello.
Yeah, it looks fine. It just looks like it's when he was knocking the cable.
Yeah, hopefully that's better.
I've gone through like 12 XLR cables. I buy new XLR cables. Sorry. And then I still need to replace them for some reason. All right, we're about to begin, I think. But do we connect though? Scuba's having... Yes, we're connected and we're live.
Okay.
We are going to get started with some 0 hour cast. This is a best of 11 0 hour World Series Boycah and Scuba. So, starting off in the top right corner, playing as the Yellow China, we have Boycah.
In the bottom left, his opponent, Scuba, USA Vanilla, and I have just plugged on Facebook, which we'll have to do, for now at least. So, please, chat, feel free to... Whoa, what's going on here?
Maybe this is a test game. Maybe, okay, I think this is... okay, I think this is a test game.
No. I think it's the new strat, right? New strat?
Looks okay.
Yeah. No. New strat. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Five barracks build.
I guess they just test the delay. Thank you for the follow.
You have been defeated.
Catch Twitch.
5 barracks build is the way to go.
Yeah, I think the cable was just loose. I just plugged it in further.
Yeah.
I should also ask them what series it is, like if it's quarterfinals or whatever.
What do you mean, like?
Like I don't know what match this is. Is it quarterfinals?
Right. Okay.
Best round of 16.
I'll look it up. I'm an expert on game replays, buddy. Well, I'm not actually, because that's an actual title. So
also, people are making specific predictions about the score. Like 6-4, nah, 6-3.
Someone said 5-0. Oh, people are loving the beard. Someone said 5-0. I'm like, that is not how best of 11 works. But
and yes, we do have a 60-second stream on, so the chat interaction might be a little funky.
Yeah.
We'll just ask them. Hey, so what round is this? Round of like 16 or something? Round 3. What does that mean? Is that round of 32? Well, round 3, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Bum.
Your voice is slightly out of sync. Nah. Well, she'll be alright.
Just because we're in Australia, so not a big deal.
This is how we talk in Australia. We have
round of 16.
We have a 0.1 second
delay.
Okay, round of 16. All right.
All right, keen man.
Get keen, son. Now they are playing random. It's good to know. At least being in a live game, we can know this one for sure. Forgotten Air Battle version 4. What's the score? It's 0-0. We are just starting. Now, we could put like a scoreboard on the screen, but I haven't organized that, so we're not going to do that. But anyway, here we are.
You know.
We are in the World Series, round of 16. Scuba is going to be playing our China Nuke.
Boycah, his opponent will be the GLA Demo.
All right.
And unfortunately, we won't get to see a 5 barracks build, which I am, yeah, annoyed about, because, like, that'd be a lot of ranges. At least it would have been in the last game. All right.
So I think this is the first time we have ever done a live stream of, like, a tournament. I've done some streams playing 0 Hour Online. I don't even know if we just casted replays live.
We have casted replays live.
Have we?
Yeah. I mean, the amount of time we've been casting for, we've done most things. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow, friend.
I know. I remember doing some live casting of like KO2 replays. But anyway, so this is a pretty chill game so far. Now there's no signs of any demo cars, unless there's some cheeky ones in the corner.
Yeah.
Looks like these terrorists are just 2 denied truck crushers.
Yeah, which we don't see coming out here. Boycah does have a very defensive start though, because he's taking the second supply, which is a fair way away, and will only just be going for a 2 tunnel build, which I think is pretty standard if you're going on defensive terrorist.
I don't have the overlay on the screen that shows like the Facebook and the Twitter and stuff.
Ah, yeah.
I can actually add that in between games, but
all sorts of
whatever,
things.
it's fine. This worker, and just a little bit of lag there. This is actually a very nice spot for the tunnel because it's right next to 2 garrisons. So the worker can go in that if he gets crushed, or he can put some RPGs in those buildings for extra defense.
I like the red guard start here from Scuba. Like, it's not just caps, though that it does look like what he's going for, but he's actually going to find worker denies, which is cool.
Oh, that's so sick how he goes in the garrison because it prevents the worker from doing so.
Yeah. Good play. Boycah's just going to cancel the tunnel straight away, realizes that's not going to be an option. Just a scouting battle master, which is, you know, pretty useful as a nuke, that the battle masters are much faster, so they are fairly effective at scouting the middle, which is what Scuba's doing here. He's seeing where the additional tunnel networks are. And lots of follows.
Yeah, thanks everyone who's following. Yeah. So Firewall there took out a Tech Terror. I don't think there was any buildings destroyed because the supply and the factory are over here. We also see some mines and a quick prop center.
Good mine positioning. I like this because this is kind of a pro bait. It's you build 3 garrisons really 3 buildings really close together, and you try and bait your opponent into going for the double instead of the single. And in this case, you run into mines, which would work out very nicely.
Okay, look at this cheeky battle master at the north. No, he's pulling back though. Okay. Also, look at that. There was a advanced demo track there. Anti-battle master.
Dragon tank goes down. Yeah, a lot of advanced demo traps on the sides looking to be. Oh, nice! That terrorist pays off. I like that. I really love that Boycah left it there and didn't go for a tech terror with it. It's really common to just use nuke battle master harassment because even if you take it out, it doesn't matter how many crashes it got. It kills the rest of the workers, so it works out really nicely.
Yeah, it was a human demo trap.
Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Well, it looks like Scuba's losing his control of the map. Boycah is getting more and more forward tunnels.
Welcome to the General's
Scuba hasn't been successful at all in denying the tunnels getting any damage done.
I tell you what, we should go back to... Do you remember our original intro?
Shout.
Please, can I have some shoutcasts?
Yeah, that'd be...
Generals, gentlemen. That should be our...
Oh, well, look at this, though. Is this tech terror? Oh, he the mines! But he dodges it! Oh, the terrorists are successful. Prop center goes down, as does the dozer.
That's really good. This is a tech RPG in the north. Almost finds the second dozer, which would have been major. But again, the prop center tech is down. One overlord got out, so Scuba isn't in a terrible position here. Like an overlord got out and Lotus got out, which puts him in a pretty good
spot. The Scorpion looking for the dozer hunt. The dozer's already wounded. He would die to
anything.
Definitely two shots, maybe even one shot. The Lotus. I have a job for you, my friend. It is to shut down the Scorpion. Uh-oh. Oh, no! The dozer's being shot down, being repaired by the Overlord. The dozer is sniped. Big mistake there from Scuba. Couldn't respond quick enough. The dozer was also a little bit exposed. Should have been on the left side.
Generals,
Rather, it was above that one. Still, Scuba is getting some damage, but recovering from that's going to be very difficult. He lost the prop center, so these two Overlords, the ECM and the Lotus, cannot be replaced. Oh no, and there's a demo trap. Oh, and the ECM goes down too.
That's massive damage. The ECM getting taken down means it's going to be really hard for Scuba to defend his troops from these RPGs that are coming out. So that's going to be tough. I think that might pretty much be game. After the ECM went down, I'm not sure what Scuba can do. Remember, we're only on one, I think it's still one War Factory production, given the dozer was building a second at the time. So I think we're on like one War Factory, one barracks production, which is definitely not ideal.
Okay, is this a Tech Terror?
Could be.
I don't know what it is.
It just avoids, it's not a tech RPG, it just walks past the Overlords.
Yeah.
Indecisive tech, I like it. Alright, there's another advanced demo trap up there. I mean, if I was Boycah, I'd just be like spamming tunnels for RPGs, man. Seems like the play.
Oh,
even there's Jarman, that's brutal.
Nothing to capture this too. Well, nothing for the China, that is. There's plenty of GLA stuff to capture it.
I think Scuba knows, man. See how he's running so hard? He sees the palace and Scuba's just bailing because if this Overlord gets... Oh, no, he's turned around. Okay.
He can't capture it with Dragon Tanks.
No, so the Dragon Tanks will defend. Probably, right? They need to start a firewall here and stop the terrorists from grabbing it. Okay, yeah, that works. Firewall the Overlord. Like, you're not going to be able to get infantry in, right?
Wow.
He almost got it.
He may have been able to, but he turned backwards last minute. Anyway... This is the only time you will see a Dragon Tank 1v1 an Overlord, is when it's empty.
Alright, second one coming in.
Okay, running single fight formation into a quad.
Not ideal. Hopefully Scuba will change the rally point on those tank hunters. RPG's getting inside the palace, and I'm not sure how you break that position. I guess it's just going to be mass Dragon Tank tank hunter from Scuba to try and prevent getting closed out by Boycah. Boycah's trying to do a lot of things that, okay, nice, yeah, demo bikes might do it. Boycah's trying to do a lot of stuff here. Like, he's got palace tech, he's got oil capture as well, so...
It's going to be very hard to deal with both Jarman, demo bikes. Or we have a cheeky Lotus though. Lotus got the arms dealer.
Yeah.
Now, the Worker can blow up the Lotus. There is the demolition upgrade.
So they can be
and
defensive in this position. Still looking okay for Scuba. He's not out of this one. Okay.
Oh, that Worker's looking for blood.
Yeah, 100%.
That's an angry Worker. It is a very underpaid terrorist. An underappreciated terrorist.
I wonder if you let the arms dealer finish here or if it's too dangerous. The Worker's just guessing here. I wonder if he just blows up.
Oh, man.
You just start demoing Workers until you hit the Lotus.
Still, Scuba's actually holding on pretty well. He hasn't been able... Boycah hasn't been able to snipe any buildings. Also, he can't go for an airfield if there is a bunch of buggies or battle buses. Okay.
Lotus, I think that's Cap.
It's Steel.
Okay, there's a response from Boycah. So it's probably going to be Lotus going down, right? If he guesses where Lotus is going to run to, yeah, it's too far away.
Get revealed, and there's a Jarman there. Lotus, you are so dead, my friend.
Dodges the tunnel network revealed by barely anything.
And there should be a radar van coming out.
You'd hope so, right? I mean, this is pretty major. These Dragon Tanks are starting to do some serious damage. Boycah is putting too much micro into trying to deal with this Lotus.
Supply has been taken out. Okay, the Lotus going for a cap, but no, it's actually a battle bus. So just letting Lotus capture the base.
Jarman?
The Jarman's, yep, he's on the warpath.
He's not going to sell.
Oh, the Jarman's going to get the kill. There it is.
Lovely. Oh, it sells anyway. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Boycah ends up selling the arms shell. I don't know if that was the right call. I think you should have just trusted that the Jarman was going to get the snipe there. Okay, Horde bonus tank hunters are nothing to be mucking around with. Looks like Jarman got a snipe onto a Dragon Tank, that will go down here.
You gotta trust the heart of the cards and also heart of the Jarman. Well, there. So it's 2 supply economy against 1. Still 1 oil derrick for each player. Interesting first game.
Yeah, it is. It's been really close.
But surely now with the battle bus.
Yeah, I mean, that just clears up all the dragon tanks. If he puts Jarman inside, that's going to be dealing with the tank hunters. I really don't know what Scuba can build that can kill a battle bus at this point. You really need prop tech.
Yeah, prop tech or MiGs. Prop tech or MiGs. Neither of which are an option.
Let's snuck through a dragon tank. This kills the oil. So it's limiting Boycah's economy. It's currently just going to be on 1 supply. Wonder what the plan is. Maybe you go outposts and you leave them. Yeah, like even outposts, it's just like they don't have enough burst damage to kill a battle bus if you leave them stealth.
The burst
like,
of 2 tank hunters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The attack outposts are another thing, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Troop crawler.
Could have gone the capture upgrade, of course, from the barracks. I don't know if he has, but it's possible. When we see some red guard out. Okay, no, it's the oil.
Yeah,
but that was Lotus, I think. So.
I don't remember if Lotus captured or if it was red guard.
I'm assuming it was Lotus.
Now there's no black markets yet, so no buggies, just battle buses. But now we're getting critical mass of buses.
Yeah, which should be able to close it out, you think. Even with Boycah reduced to 1 supply. I think there are plenty of supplies there to deal with it. So
it's a shame that the dragon tank is there to steal the glory from the hero red guard, the one that denied the worker.
Yeah.
Now dragon tanks will soak a lot of damage up. The rocket troops
Welcome to the
side of the
general's
bus
gentlemen.
not doing a lot of damage.
Even mass tank hunters aren't really going to be a problem for the battle bus. One thing is with Jarman, the other thing is they can just outmaneuver them. This might work.
It's man spam.
Yeah, I mean, inside the troop crawlers, right? Like, I mean, it's like, you have to, the plan revolves around actually killing Jarman. It's unfortunate these dragon tanks get scouted.
Oh.
I think the plan revolves around killing the Jarman, and then it might work. You might be able to get on top of the production, but I don't know what else you do.
He gets the refinery for the cheaper money, and the command center is being built. I love this demo trap.
Yeah,
now, it will be detected by the troop crawler, but it is a pretty short detection range.
See if Scuba actually notices in time.
Oh,
Hopefully he's
so
watching
much
the
infantry,
army. Oh, he's watching the army. Oh, he's not watching.
Oh!
Just in time.
Alright, now here come the demo bikes. Oh, well, the troop crawlers don't really matter if they die, but he lost a fair few infantry. I see about 12 dead red guards, so they were effective, and there is a Jarman, so this seems very, very over.
Yeah, look, the Jarman just denies everything here. Okay, gonna pop out a bunch of tank hunters trying to burst down the battle bus. Yeah, hopefully pick the one with the Jarman in it.
Yeah.
Which he didn't.
Oh,
it was the other one, so yeah.
Very pretty. Oh, and he gets 360 no scopes the flame tank.
Yeah, jumps back in his battle bus. If this was a cool action movie, it would currently be starring the Vet 2 Jarman Callum. There's the GG. Yeah.
You have been defeated.
And he played so well though, Scuba. It's a shame he lost his dozer. Otherwise, he would have been in a good spot. And that tech terror was so close because he almost lost it to the mines, but instead he got the prop and I think the supplies. Sorry, Blake, I can't hear you over the loud truck.
Yeah, I don't know. Is China invading us? So I don't know what we
Real
did.
life demo bikes.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and mute my follower alert.
That might be a good idea.
Alert box? What?
It is muted. How odd.
What?
Thank you all for the follows, but
like,
yeah, it is running over our cast a little, so.
Hide-ons. What?
Just take out the audio, or?
Well, the audio is already muted. Alert box.
Click the icon. Can you click the icon to like mute? Not sure.
Can I do it through this?
As you can tell, the gentlemen stream all the time.
Just turn follows off.
Right.
Cool. All right. So I think what will happen is if someone like subs or donates, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
But for a follow, I don't think it'll pop up.
Yeah. But thank you guys for the follows. So.
All right, game one. Hopefully the players weren't getting lag.
Do you want to ask, or is it just us? Yeah, nice game from Scuba to close that one out. I think,
Oh, okay, sweet.
ah, good. It's just us. It's good.
What?
Was that BM?
What?
Just pathetic gameplay, but no lag.
Well, no, but it's like, it's self-BM.
Self-BM. It was
It's
self-BM.
self-flagellation.
Yeah, self-flagellation, right.
'Cause-
As long as it's self, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Boycah played that one well. Yeah, we're gonna have a faction swapperoonie, swapperino. One. Well, apparently Scuba's a little bit unhappy with one of the people in the chat. But yes. Why do you have the stream open, Scuba? But we are keeping an eye on chat. If anyone gets a little rowdy, if anyone's misbehaving, they will get timed out. So be nice. We're all gentlemen here.
Yeah, we're not rough.
We're all generals, gentlemen, are we not?
We are all general gentlemen, this is correct. No reason we can't get band hammers out, so. We're very strong and we lift heavy things most
True.
days. So,
I have a 10 kilo weights, 10 kilo dumbbells.
Easy as.
I know you have 10 kilo dumbbells for breakfast.
Yeah, I do. I eat them. They're nice. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Pretty much I got my spoon and I just attached a 10 kilo dumbbell to it. And
Yeah,
so just when I'm eating breakfast, just that little bit harder. It's fun. All right, game number 2. So currently 1 to Boycah, right? Yeah, Boycah took the first one. And it will be a faction switch, which is the best way to do it.
Yep. Hopefully Boycah can hold on to his dozers.
I think I'm touching mic cables.
I think he just needs to go off the table.
A bit more.
Yeah, just hang on. Sorry if it's yelling at us.
Yeah.
Mic cable off the table completely.
Mic cable off the table.
Oh,
There you go.
All right.
Alright. Pretty
Good to see
standard opening.
we have Jono moderating in chat.
Thank
I
you,
would trust
Jono.
that man with his life,
Yeah.
with my life. In fact, I did actually.
Yeah. Did you what? What was this?
Well, when I
You
was at his
trust him
house
with
for
your
a
life.
week.
Right. Oh,
he
that's
could
true.
have left me in a back alley in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But he was like, "No, man, that's cool."
He wouldn't pick you up. That's nice of him. So yeah. I would have been interested to see how you fended in Liverpool for a week. I don't know if it would be well, but yeah.
Yeah, I might get beat up by some
Yeah.
chavs.
Yeah. I mean, you played enough Co 1. It's like maybe you had enough of a British accent to get by. I'm not sure. So.
Whoa, look at this sneaky tunnel. Oh man, you know what really sucks? For whatever reason, the observer mode, we can't see the vision. We can in replays.
Yeah, we
Replays
can. Yeah.
shows you vision, but observer mode does not.
I think we can assume here that we can make the assumption that.
Oh.
Oh, no, he maybe. Well, it's 50-50.
Yeah, he put it in front of the rally point of a war factory,
Yeah,
so that's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, not ideal.
Should be able to get the deny here pretty easily. Oh, because the
Oh! It finishes!
Wow.
That's insane. It doesn't matter because it's just going to firewall, but.
I was really confused because I was expecting him to firewall, and he didn't firewall. So I thought he was going to just right-click attack, and then I thought he was going to crush, but then he cancelled the crush and got a last-minute firewall from the side. A little bit of a neck injury there in that dragon tank.
Yeah. I think that works out. I guess that works out better. Like, it would have been better to Scuba to actually cancel there when he saw the dragon tank coming and get the refund. But that's alright.
Okay, here. Oh, the mines.
That's
Scuba loses
terrorists.
a full tech terror.
Yeah, that's nasty. Just the 3. Given we are nuke, but that's yeah, it's pretty great for Boycah, especially when you're playing you're pretty much playing like mine roulette. It's like you don't know which buildings have mines on them and which don't. It's,
Blake's
yeah,
least favorite game.
Yeah, it's not good because I lose that game 100% of the time. God damn it, Murder. There was Murder who did that to me. Where like I would mine one and he would demo the other, and it happened like 3 times. I got very triggered, I can assure you. But Scuba's not daunted. He's gonna try again. There's more terrorists coming out.
Okay, the Scorpion I thought was gonna go kill the flame tank, but it was being rallied in. There it is, it's popped out, but it may be too late. All the workers could be going down. No, very late with the firewall. The terrorists may actually get the workers. Only loses a handful there. Could have marked that a little better if he was watching it.
Yeah, that's all right. It was still overall that delays the tech terror, which is incredibly important. And probably the biggest thing where was, I mean, the scout of the tech terror is important, but delaying the tech terror was more important than killing the workers. So that works out good. Oh, nice. Another deny here as well. Scuba's losing a fair few of these tunnel networks.
Wow, this is interesting, mining the power. Perhaps baiting out in case a tech terror goes for the supply.
Got a monster down.
Because there isn't a lot of space in between the war factory and the power.
No. Right, good control over the top oil derrick, less over the bottom from Scuba, but probably still worth going for the capture upgrade.
Well, we actually evac'd out of that, so there was no deaths. We have a Lotus. Now, the Lotus could get a cap on the oil.
This is perfect RPG micro by Scuba, by the way.
Lotus is revealed.
Oh!
Nice.
There's the shutdown, but the RPGs come out just in time, and the terrorists are here as well, so the tank hunters are going to have to bail.
Oh, good fight. Oh, no, slightly too close, but it gets the terrorists anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if Boycah would want to reveal the Lotus, because now Scuba is actually... See?
Whoa,
Scuba,
yeah, straight away.
Realizes that the Lotus is coming for the oils and destroys them.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great play by Scuba. There's no way that the units up here can deny a Lotus cap onto the oil, and yeah, Lotus are going to be pretty sad when she finds that out. I wonder if Boycah just pulls Lotus back and goes south instead, knowing the amount of control Scuba has of the top side of this map. Okay, Overlord out, 2 ECM. Seems like a good mix with what Scuba's been bringing to the table.
Yep, all he needs is a troop crawler or outpost for some kind of recaps if there's a Jarman. Double Overlord, so quite a scary army. 1 GAT, 1 prop tower. Okay, watch the power plant. It's all the power plant. No, he goes in between, goes for the supply. Boycah wins this round of mine roulette.
Alright, we'll find a truck here. I'm kind of unsurprised that this is a tech RPG this time. You like, mines only once in a game. You don't want to run over mines twice.
What was that? Oh, well, the ECM denies the mines.
Yeah. Both RPGs are out, but the obviously the Dragon Tech is going to mop them up, no worries.
Okay, what does this army do? The longer this army sticks around, the more time it gives Scuba to prepare, whether it's a Jarman, whether it's some demo bikes. Okay, they are going for the base.
Does look like it's going to be bikes. This one might actually get sniped, depending on what... So Boycah has to be a micro-perfect here, because there are now 2 units that are going to be rolling in.
The flank gets
so
pincered by the Tech Terror and the
bikes.
bikes.
So good.
Down goes 1 Overlord and an ECM. Now, that wasn't for free, but still, only 1 technical and 2 bikes were harmed. Going for the Crushers is interesting. Overlord, he's getting focused, and down it goes. Very well played by Scuba.
Yeah, beautiful play by Scuba. This is just incredible defensive work.
Scrap deny. I think one of them
Yeah, that was a scrap deny. Oh, still gets 1.
The bike picked up the scrap. Obviously, the Scorpion should pick the scrap up.
$35 do is not really worth it when you could be heading towards double rocket upgrades. Yeah, really well microed by Scuba. Love to see it. Oh, it's going to get another one as
it's
well.
going to get 3 of them. Now, this is where you might want to start going for air units.
I mean, you got to transition, right? Like, I don't know. It's once you've lost the initial army, I think it becomes harder and harder to deal with demo bikes. It's just really well microed by Boycah, like pulling fire with the technicals, springing the trap with the Scorpions, and like the bikes at the right time when the turrets were facing the wrong way. Mines help a lot against bikes. They do help stop. Well, they're going to blow up these trucks probably. So, oh no, he's going for the army. That's interesting. It's like the ECMs, and that's exactly why it was kind of weird. It's that the ECMs are great at shutting down bikes if the army's stationary and not focusing anything, which we saw there. So I thought they were just going to go for the supply trucks, but again, maybe worried about mines.
Yeah, it's very hard to micro the ECMs. Because what the ECMs love to do is shut down one bike for half an hour while 10 other bikes
Yes, drive past, yeah. It's the ECM's favourite thing to do. It's like, yeah, we got one of them.
Don't worry.
Thanks, ECM.
We got this bike, you get the rest.
Boycah did find the cap onto this bottom oil with the Lotus. I don't know where Lotus is at the moment.
Yeah, there it is. There's the air transition.
Yeah, okay, good hustle. It's actually, I don't know if Jarman scouted that or not. It's going to be close. I wish we could check vision. It's going to be close to a scout, but I'm guessing that the Jarman didn't see it.
Overlord scouted the Jarman.
Right.
Okay, here's the... Oh, the mines are doing so much damage to the Overlord. He's going to cap it, but it's actually pretty low. And the Helixes, do they go back to defend?
Nah, I don't think they can win the engagement, right? Like, you just got to bail.
Ooh.
Oh, the cap under the Overlord is nasty, though, for Scuba. It's going to give him so much more burst damage against these buildings.
War Factor goes down. Propaganda Center is within range.
Certainly could be targeted. Oh, now Boycah's pulling, but it seems like a little bit late to pull. Oh, it's here. It seems like there are too many RPGs. Okay, the RPGs are going to start shooting. The Bunkerlix is a long way back, but it's the correct Lix taking the damage. The Bunkerlix is the more important one when it comes to sniping down those RPGs, I'd say, and the rest of these units.
Okay, the Jarman's still there. The Jarman was revealed briefly. Looks like there was an outpost that got sniped. Overlord being cleaned up. The airfield's still here for repairs as an option. Jarman's... And this is, bear in mind, a demo Jarman. And there's no command center, so this... If he demos this dozer, this could be deadly and devastating and disastrous and very dreary for Boycah.
Definitely a good point there. Machine, what will...
On the mines, though!
He can get a snipe, right? Is that what he's going to go for? Is he going to try and... What is... Depends what Scuba prioritizes, like killing the prop or sniping the dozer. Gets the dozer. Is he going to cap?
Oh, he gets it with the self-detonation.
Nice. Good play.
I think he had the demo upgrade. Yeah, he has the demo upgrade.
That was great play.
So I don't... Maybe it wasn't actually microed, but when Jarman was killed, the Jarman blew up. Or at least the Jarman blew up the mines, which blew up the dozer. The point is, there were explosions and a dozer died.
Yeah.
That's the... all the information you need to know.
Seems like Scuba's more than happy to switch back into quad RPG, which makes sense. I mean, it's triple helix now. That's going to be a really nice composition and still gives you a way to deal with those ECMs on the ground. If it's really well microed, like ECM covering the helixes while they try and get damage out of the quads is a possibility. That's really hard.
Well, we have seen a similar situation to last game insofar as the dozer snipes are concerned, but a massive air army. We have 5 helixes in the sky. How many of these actually have units in them, though?
I'm guessing 2? Was it 2 Bunkerlixes?
Yeah.
Which we're assuming have units?
Right. This one's empty, and there's 1 Gatlix and 1 Proplix.
It's nice. It does give Boycah a lot of options in terms of which helixes he's going to have.
Big
Tanking, quad pop!
There it is, focusing down. Actually, the Bunkerlix goes down, so very good focus fire. Overlord is there to be recaptured, almost losing another helix.
The heals! Dude, it's just enough, I think. Oh, this helix survives. That's nasty.
The helix?
Buddy, love it. Love your work. Yeah, one of these helixes survives. There's the other Bunkerlix as well, so really good target firing from Scuba. Just unfortunately he didn't get a second one. I feel like that engagement should have gone to a second one and it would have been worth it, but the engagement in the end goes in the favor of Boycah, sniping down the entire quad army and a few RPGs.
Now losing the Bunkerlix is a big problem because there's no barracks. The only way that Boycah can get another Bunkerlix is by putting outposts, which isn't exactly that efficient, especially as the nuke.
No, it's not great. I mean, scout posts are going to be kind of useful, but not crazily. Still an Overlord on this top side, and...
Oh, did he try to demo rebel ambush?
Yeah, demo rebel ambush, but run into mines.
Mine ambush. It's karma, though. Ouch, gets a ECM.
Yeah, just waiting on the demolition so he could take out another unit from the war factory. That makes sense. Keep the ECM count down. Much closer game. Dude, It's the thing. Look at all these tank gunners, of course. Recapturing an Overlord is a pretty worthwhile investment into an outpost. So
someone in the chat let us know how much would it cost to get a bunker helix as trying to nuke when you're only building rocket troops out of an outpost?
The big
Spoiler
questions.
alert, it's not going to be cheap. It's going to
Yeah.
be like $6,000 for one bunker helix.
Yeah.
Still, we have overlords in support of the helix army. We can't really call it a bunker helix army because there's more Gatling cannons than there are bunker helixes. Now those bunker helixes are, the Gatling helix is actually pretty strong against GLA. Obviously they're weak against tanks, but there isn't many tanks on the map regardless.
Yeah.
They're also going to be weak against buildings, so Stinger sites would be a good counter.
Yeah, but yeah. Up until this point, Scuba wanted control over a larger portion of the map, and Helix has certainly thrown that back in the favour of Boycah. They're a good counter to bikes in that you would think bikes could do 6 jumps, but in fact the GLA bike guys are not trained in 6 jumps. They're trained in cliff driving, but not 6 jumps, so they're unable to get to Helix height. It's a good counter.
Okay, this is a pretty big push. Can Scuba hold the line? ECM actually survives, but he's still taking damage from the tunnel.
Yeah, could actually go down here. That would be a pretty big deal. Nope, tunnel sniped down in
I
time.
wasn't sure if it was getting out repaired. Okay, Stinger sites are a really good unit by Scuba, or a building rather.
I reckon they're just going to get sniped down. At the moment, there's no need. The problem here is that there's no need for Boycah to pull the trigger on these helixes yet.
Oh man, okay, a lot of damage coming through. ECM out of position. One overlord goes down. A lot of damage coming out from the palace.
Absolutely on the wrong side of the
Oh,
palace
and
here.
it's still not done.
So much
the
damage.
ECM's eating a kebab on the job. Oh man, he was on his cell phone at the wrong time. Now the palace is doing some great damage, and the quads.
So
This
many
is
quads!
disastrous for
Oh, no!
Boycah.
Boycah's
This is
throwing!
going terribly. Oh my lord! Down goes every single helix. That was not even close. There was no way attacking into the palace, and with 10 spread out quads was gonna go anywhere other than disastrous.
What happened, man? Did Boycah go crazy for a second?
Apparently, $5,000
Right.
for the helix, but oh man,
Oh,
that
God.
was very sloppy. Yeah, the ECM was out of position. Now the ECM was low, but the ECM let 2 overlords die,
Yeah.
and then yeah, Boycah had map control, but just for some reason decided to attack into a very well defended
I think
position.
he could have just chilled, honestly, right? Like, yeah, that's odd. Could have just chilled and taken out the rest of the tunnel networks and just maintained his control over the rest of the map. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he felt inclined to pull the trigger again. He was out of dozers, so that kind of makes sense. But
All right, can we quickly put up a scoreboard?
all right. Bro, I've got a scoreboard right here. Look at this.
plus-
See, look, scoreboard. Yeah.
Here we go. How do we do this? Image, text, GDI. Wow. Score.
Can we use Comic Sans?
Score. Should we have it 72 font, or should we have it not ridiculous?
No, as big as possible. And again, Comic Sans. So.
Font size 32. Let's go like 12. Where is it?
Is that too small?
Where are you, font?
Hello.
Okay. Number 24. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's tiny. It's like actually tiny. There it is. Score 1-1. Oh, wait, it's 1-1, right? That is the right score.
Yeah, the
I'll
right
do
score
this
is
effort.
1-1. So, though when it gets to 2-1, everyone's just going to be saying, "Hey, 2-1 to who?" So
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Man, you're making it more complicated.
I think it's the most ghetto. We're well known for ghetto scoreboards at General
That's true.
HQ, and that's about as ghetto as you get. It's like white and Arial font.
Not Comic Sans in the end. I'm serious when I say. Well, Scuba's not very happy with your behavior.
So we'll ask Jono to be more free swinging with the banhammer if he would like to.
Well, I have been keeping an eye on the chat, and I
Hasn't
mean,
really been too anti-Scuba.
yeah, I don't think anyone's
particularly,
been too flamey. I don't know.
And keep in mind that you tend not to listen. You don't have to listen to the opinions of people that you can 1v1. So like that helps. Anyway, we'll get rolling.
All right. Well, Scuba is requesting that we do a timeout, so I'm just going to time out Hepsi. How do I do this?
Just for a little bit.
Block.
No, you don't.
Timeout.
Timeout.
How do I time out?
See again, you have to use Twitch. Don't you have to use Twitch commands, or can you do it using this? So, quick, someone needs to save him.
Block. I mean, I want to block him.
All right, look, just chill in chat. Just chill in chat. We'll go with that. Just chill in chat. No BM, because we don't want to annoy the players. We do want them playing at high levels. So, like, you know, no flaming. How many viewers do we have? I wonder. Interesting.
Tell them to stop trolling and baiting. Yeah, well, I can block you, that's for sure. So,
Yeah,
if we if the flame and the trolling continues, the block button is staring at me. I'm with great power. No, what is it? The Shakespeare quote? Power corrupts, and I have the power to ban someone. It's tempting. Wait, can I not make someone a mod through this thing either? Banned. Oh, okay, I found out how to do timeout. So let's time out. Well, anyway, he's buried.
well,
That's fine.
let's tell them to chill. Please chill, friends.
Oh, unable to connect. Maybe because I was minimized.
We dislike having to time out people. You know, I know it's probably cool, but like, you know, it's pretty high stress playing in tournaments, so try and chill out. Just be nice and friendly. Oh yeah, everyone can flame Boycah. No, don't flame Boycah. Naughty! Don't be flaming Boycah.
You can flame Blake by saying
You can flame Archon Hawk. I'll tell you lots of stories about how bad at video games I am, if you like. I'm really not good at video games.
Go for the jugular. Hit Blake where it real hurts. Say that you don't like his beard.
Yeah. So I don't say that.
Say that his beard is not majestic.
Can't you say something about my 133? Cool. Thanks, man. Good.
Yeah,
Well,
we have delay on. It's a 60-second delay.
So what was I gonna say? Flame, say something about my China Inf gameplay. That hits me where it hurts. If you said like, I don't know, bro, your assault troop crawler, your composition of tank hunters and mini gunners in your troop crawlers is not very good, I'd be like, ah. Straight to the heart, that shit is. So, I didn't get factions, man, but it's USA Mirror. Let's get rolling anyway.
I wish I read more of The Way of the Bushido, because then I'm sure I could say things like, Blake, you are very dishonorable.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, senpai, no.
Dishonorable? That doesn't sound good at all. Good. Dude, double barracks? 10 out of 10. Boycah must be dropping if he's going double barracks, right? Like.
Yeah, well, it also can be just defensive ranges.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Let's see.
It gives you the best. That's the best way to deal with a dozer drop, I guess, is going for double barracks. Because
well, don't missile defenders, so they're looking for some drops for sure.
Because the problem with what was I going to say? The problem with going War Factory is not like is like one, the build time of the units, but the build time of the actual structure is a problem.
Bro,
so it stops you from doing that.
That beard is so manly. Chuck Norris got jealous. Right, Legionnaire Generals is now a sub, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry, not a sub. Moderator.
Moderator has to be, right? Guarantee. Trust him. I trust him already. Mod that man. All right. As soon as this game's over.
Okay.
All right. V.
Now this is, I think it's 2 ranges inside of this. Wait, no, it's empty. What? Is this the one that has
2 ranges in it?
Okay,
It's not empty.
Dozer.
Yeah.
Dozer goes down.
Okay. Okay. Ranger missile defender. That's weird, man.
Oh, I swore I looked at it. and I
It's
thought-
cat-based play.
Oh, and it's actually firing at the Chinooks. Wow, this is a really deadly map for USA mirrors. Yeah, it's going for the cap. So it's going to be a double ranger cap. Now, there is only one supply with 2 Chinooks. So that's why Scuba can afford this.
Missile defender's down. Scuba's playing this really well. I love the second V as well to protect the cap. It means he's probably going to get the refinery here as well as the oil.
Now, Boycah looking for a counter-attack. We have tow missiles on the field. Very good anti-air, which can be good for Chinook sniping over the cliff. Humvee on the left side looking for some damage. Could find a dozer.
Yeah, would be nice for Boycah to pull something back here after losing a bunch of his stuff. And I don't know what those missile defenders are going. I'm guessing that was for garrison control on the right-hand side, but it seems like a really odd play.
Oh, Humvee damages himself.
Yeah, that's always dangerous. Thankfully, the dozer doesn't have enough health that you can self-destroy on the Humvee. At least not a full one is more dangerous. The more missile defenders inside, the more danger that kind of block is.
So we have 2 barracks, 1 war factory. He can build rock Vs just a little bit faster. Oh, and he's hunting down the Chinooks. I think we actually missed what USA's they were.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's alright
Going for a laser lock. Bro, I found out how to balance Humvees. Make it so you can laser lock out of the Humvee.
That'd be great. Yeah, that sounds pretty balanced. You know what else they should do? Like, because you're inside a V, right? Like, because there's like probably special targeting systems, you should double the range of laser lock inside of the Vs. That would be good. I'd enjoy that.
But only for Air Force General. Even though there is a USA Laser General, the special laser lock ability should go to the Air Force General.
Yeah. Is that to go on top of their zappy zappies and stuff?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. Zappy zappy. This army's looking scary.
Yeah, adding the amber one is pretty dangerous. Obviously, Scuba has already made a profit off the capture upgrade going for double oil, so it's going to put him in a really nice position to make this push. No spy drones, which is really not going to matter. The missile defender spam is good from Boycah. He's making full use out of the double barracks play that he was going for. Missile defender spam makes it very difficult to use a small group of Vs, which you see here from Scuba, he's just backing away. Laser locks are a huge issue. And at this level, Boycah is guaranteed to like have 2 separate control groups laser locking down 2 Vs. So pretty much you're guaranteed to lose the engagement straight away.
Wow, interesting spot for a strat center. No way to flank this, and there's a fire base to protect.
Yeah, this is a good position.
Humvees, however, will try to take it out.
Yeah, they're going to give it a whirl. They might get the dozer here. They might just give it up.
It is the last dozer, so getting that snipe, even at the cost of 3 Humvees, could be worth it. Although, took some damage, so has to pull out of this one. There's no ambo here.
It's pretty light evac as well. Only 4 missile defenders getting pulled to this position. Probably still doesn't have a scout on the where the strat center's going up as well, so that makes it difficult to make a good call here.
A pretty active game. A lot of dancing around. Boycah definitely needs an ambo though. Using the repair drones instead.
Certainly are a fair bit slower. Okay, V's going to pull back to base. Get a few more missile defenders inside.
Strat center timing pretty close.
Yeah, relatively. We'll see if Scuba tries to push the advantage here. He's obviously rolling forward. That's the correct call. Probably would have been better to have V's even in an offensive position before Search and Destroy got finished rather than after, but is at least going to try and utilize the gap. Okay. Still too big of an army for Scuba to engage, though I think he has fuller V's.
Oh, Humvee flank.
This is good.
Interesting, he's not using them in just one giant ball. He's actually microing them around, but they could get caught here. There's no buildings to snipe. The oil's already been sniped. He can get the Chinooks over the cliff, however. Oh, he's definitely cornered.
Yeah, he's caught. I don't know if it's going to matter or not, but he is caught.
There's the search and destroy, and the Chinook does fall.
Okay, that's good.
Destroys the building, but it was actually empty.
How's he going to play this? There's a laser lock coming through. It's not going to matter. It looks like this army's just going to get cleaned up, right?
Yeah, Scuba got one Humvee there, and more laser locks coming through. So, oh, actually, got two of them because they were clumped up. So trading rather well here.
Yeah.
On top of getting the Chinook and denying some more mining.
Yeah. I think that went better than it could have done for Scuba. After getting your army trapped, we'll be trying to roll through the middle as well. Pick up maybe a couple of E's here. I don't know what's running through. Just Rangers. Okay. Again, the Boycah making full use out of this double barracks. Spreading out a lot of just idle missile defenders. So now Scuba's kind of getting wise and going for a more Humvee heavy composition. Less missile defenders, more Vs, which is the correct way to deal with bulk missile defenders.
Burton is revealed. Burton can't really do much here. He's bringing Burton to a Humvee fight. Good laser locks though, but still so many Humvees for Scuba and more are being rallied in. Burton just fails pretty hard there. Wasn't much he could do. Burton's really good for sniping the bait, like blowing up buildings, but with so many spy drones, it's very, very hard to get a nice angle. I guess Burton's great against mass missile defenders if there's no Humvees to support.
Another missile defender down, and Boycah's going to GG out of the game. Cool. That was a pretty good game.
You have been defeated.
All right. The scoreboard is getting upgraded. It's no longer a draw, so now I have to actually add
just
the player names in. So Boycah was he lost that game, so it's 2-1. Score Scuba 1. I don't need this word score. Scuba 1. Boycah with the Y, and maybe I'll just turn the font down.
Is that how you spell Boycah?
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. It just looks weird. Probably because, like, everything, it looks weird spelling out 0 player names because it's like, oh, I didn't capitalize 3 of the letters and put a 0 instead of an O, and yeah, makes it a bit more difficult. All right, and we'll find out what the matchup was as well. So,
Oh yeah.
I don't think it really mattered in terms of that game.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there was cheaper Chinooks.
Right.
So that's kind of the thing, right? Is Air Force has the advantage. Oops. Wait, what? Did I join the wrong game? Mine didn't on bottom right. What? Normally, like, being in Perth means we lag everyone, but Scuba's from Perth anyway. Well, oh, what?
So it shouldn't really matter.
Well, I think this game is,
Maybe a test.
yeah. When in doubt, check the map. If Alpine Assault,
Probably test. Bum. Oh, well,
So-
I had said laser mirror. Interesting. Cool.
and Scuba is hosting, which also makes the most sense. Whoa! What are you, texture?
Hello.
Laser mirror it was. Thank you, Wild Hype. Very balanced.
Bum. 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 Bum.
April Fool's cast will do this.
Yeah.
Like Scuba going for the 10 barracks.
10 barracks strat. Covering, completely protecting the command center on all sides.
Scuba just needs to make sure he spreads his barracks out in case he gets terror-teched. Okay, you host. Oh, so maybe they're swapping host. Wait, yeah, I think it makes more sense if Scuba hosts, right? I don't know, whatever. We're just here for... What are we here for, Blake?
I don't know.
You have
The
been
series
defeated.
or... Here for a good time, not a long time.
We're just here to flex Blake's
Yeah,
beard and to wear
yeah.
the blazers.
Yeah, and to wear blazers. We like blazers. Bum, 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 bum. I have to look at the brackets. See who else is playing. It's actually in this year.
Apparently, a lot of the old pros are back. I saw
Yeah.
X-Cal was online.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Alright. Now, this should be a... Wait, shouldn't it be the same map, though?
I think they're doing another test.
Oh, okay.
I think they're testing with a different host.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it only works where it's good that we're not lagging people because it's not a third place.
Thanks for stream.
Easy Scuba, I love you. Love you in a totally platonic fashion, or
Yeah.
should be clear with that.
It might
so-
need to be spelled out according
Yeah.
to a recent YouTube comment.
Yeah.
Like, wait, you guys are just friends?
Mm.
What? Alright. Hey, it's Boycah's laser.
Is that a foreshadowing?
Well, I thought this was a test.
Well,
but
I was going to say, it could actually be a game because they could use that as their mirror. You know how you do that with series?
Yes,
They're like,
this is an actual
Yeah,
game. You're
okay, right, all right,
Because
write
it was
that
a
down.
laser mirror, there's no point rematching
Yeah.
the laser mirror. Yeah, but you were like north, and now I'm south.
yeah, exactly. All right, so it's imp for Scuba,
Yeah.
and for Boycah is laser. It was laser,
It was
wasn't
laser.
it? Yeah, laser again. Okay, cool.
And this is...
I think this is like standard practice for like the longer series. Is that you play a match like that, and then you go back to the twos. So
This is also the regular tournament desert, which is interesting. It's not like no bugs. Wait, there's no cars though. Okay, maybe it's not. I don't know.
I think it was no bugs, no cars.
Okay, my
From
bad then.
yeah memory on what the map was, just out of memory.
I wasn't really paying attention because I thought it was a test game.
Yeah,
still.
yeah, I know, yeah. I think I looked on it. It was no bugs, no cars.
Update the score. Isn't it 2-1?
Yeah, I think it's 2-1. To who though? Scuba? Did you update it at all to 2-1 or again?
Oh, you know
stream
what?
delay.
I bet
so
you I didn't. No,
Yeah,
my
no,
bad. Sorry,
yeah.
I couldn't tell because it was like slightly. Sorry, Scuba was 2.
I think so. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay,
Pretty sure Scuba took that laser game.
my bad.
All right.
Here we go. Didn't miss much. We missed.
Not much, specifically. Good play from Scuba. I'm a big fan of that forward barracks. Of course, I am the premier China imp strat expert in the world, so the forward barracks is really good. It gives you really solid control over the center, and I like this addition of the war factory. I don't see that very often. And Scuba's actually going to roll that into 3 supplies. This is a very specific build from Scuba.
Dozer goes down.
This is very specific.
Chinooks have to be very careful. Now we do have a laser coming through.
Yeah, just instant evac. Like,
Oh,
no
gets
worries,
the
man.
kill.
Like, whatever.
Still, we could see the supply go down. Even the barracks is pretty close.
It has to be crushes, man. It has to be crushes. You have to win this on crushes.
A lot of minigunners though. They can take the ambo out very quickly.
I wonder if he splits on this or he just tries to gun the thing down.
Oh, no splits. So
Oh,
loses a
no
lot of
targeting
infantry.
from Scuba.
Now, here come the Chinooks, but there's still one minigunner left.
Yeah.
Outpost flank not successful.
Yeah, that was just bad targeting. Scuba should have been targeting down the ambo first over anything else. And yeah, this is pretty obvious. You know, with the back and forth is Boycah's going to sneak a V through, of course, and that takes out 2 supply trucks.
It's such a brutal matchup.
Yeah.
Very easy to just lose all.
Just
your
lose
economy
everything,
to
yeah.
one unit.
This is just an attack outpost as well, so no minigunners mixed in just yet.
Okay, forward supply. Given that he's lost his backward supplies,
Yeah, I
or
guess
he's
he just
about
doesn't
to,
care.
I like the middle supply. It's 2 middle supplies.
Right, he just yeah, well, I mean, he just transitions to the middle, I guess. Oh, dude, he's keeping the other supply.
Oh, this dozer's gonna die though.
Yeah.
Is there another dozer somewhere? The left side putting a bunker.
Seems wrong. I don't know if this seems bad.
Well, it prevents the Humvees from going down.
Why is the dozer going?
Yeah, he's going the wrong direction.
That's the wrong way, man.
I can't look at his vision.
Oh, he's gonna
no,
lose it,
Dozer.
man. He's on like 2 production.
Dozer reconsiders. Dozer's gonna run through the mines
super
now.
dead. Unless the V just runs into mines
Oh
here.
well, the Humvee is the martyr to the cause of
Yeah.
USA.
All right, both of those dozers are down. That's just that's pretty brutal. I think Boycah just takes it, man. 'Cause it doesn't matter how many supplies you've got if you're on, 1 war factory, 1 barracks production. Scuba's just stuck.
Okay, getting the garrisons is Scuba. Now Boycah, he has 2 barracks. Well, no, he has another dozer. Oh, no, I'm wrong player. Sorry, Scuba the one who lost his dozer. So yeah, all he has is these two production structures, and if we start seeing A10s, it could be over very quickly.
Very defensive game plan here from Boycah. It makes a lot of sense. I really like Laser Patriots. And what's Scuba gonna do? He has to all in, right? At some point.
Yeah.
I think it's probably good that it's China Inf. China Inf is probably the only faction that could reasonably spend 4 supply like up to 2 buildings, because like you just spam minigunners, right? You just spam minigunners and outposts, and I feel like you almost keep up with 4 supply.
Yep. Yeah, and then it just is a timer on when do the Pathfinders arrive.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Okay.
Pathfinder timer.
Humvees going in. Did I hear flashbangs? I see and I hear flashbangs. Good counter.
Yeah, well, it's a good start, and it's a nice stall out for Pathfinder as well, which can't be that far off. Very active game.
So the Chinooks were pulled, so none of them died. Scuba's not done. He's got more units to send in.
Yeah, it's ready to go. It's probably the most pointless. Oh, all right. I thought the supply truck was gonna picked up supplies and auto pathed over the missile defender. That would have been hilarious, but it's all right. So Scuba, I guess, should have some additional trucks rolling out and trying to look for like crushes on the barracks or something, but that might be too micro intensive. Flashbang should be clearing these garrisons. Again, I'm surprised that it's Boycah going on the offensive here.
Yeah, because denying supplies is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Scuba has so much money, so the only thing that's really worth killing is production.
Yeah.
But bear in mind though is that if Boycah's on the attack, then Scuba can't flank him.
Yeah.
Although we still have that 1 Patriot, no fire bases yet. Going for a strat center, yeah, that's going to be much better to attack with, get the longer range.
And also, Scuba can't time out Pathfinders by not engaging and not giving the general's point over.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Which is like that'd be like, in an ideal world, Scuba builds up like an annihilation army and just pushes with all of it, because then you're not going to get Pathfinders in time. So
yeah, even if you unlock it, then you still have to build them.
yeah.
Okay, the infantry is getting cleaned up. Scuba's doing good damage though.
Yeah, this is good. I don't think there's enough ranges here. There's a few now that these couple at the back that have been getting some good flashbangs off. Again, Search and Destroy is good upgrade.
The infantry not engaging. They're looking for the... I'm not sure what they're looking for, but more reinforcements are streaming in. Scuba's not done just yet.
No, he's not. No, he's just going to keep building. He's going to try and stay in this one.
Double barracks production will help get more and more ranges.
Yeah, more ranges, man. Yeah, and once you get the Pathfinder, unlock more Pathfinders. It's trading out fairly evenly. Again, that's certainly in favor of Boycah. Even trades are good for Boycah, but Scuba's going to keep at it.
Well, so it's 1 supply versus 4 supply. Scuba could get a kill on the strategy center if there's RPGs in this. If there's tank hunters, what do we got?
Even minigunners will just might be enough, man. Like it's strat center. Like once they turn up, it's pretty slow,
Yeah,
but
it's getting the job done.
it gets the job done exactly. Right.
And there's 2 of them now, and the Humvees can't really engage.
Oh,
this.
that one has the tank hunters in it, buddy. Look at that, big damage.
Nice, you did it.
That's pretty awesome. I love it. Good play from Scuba, man. This is very impressive.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time we've seen Dozer snipes, and yet despite Dozer snipes, it's still been a really close game. Oh, no sell for you.
Yeah, the only play I maybe expected was a Humvee drop on the production, but like maybe you assume that Scuba has defenses there, like he's keeping units at the back, but he's obviously not. He's just streaming everything forward, trying to win before Pathfinders.
Nice. Really utilizing the supplies, the troop crawler.
It must be so close to Pathfinders. Oh, right. Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yes, I'm hearing the Pathfinders.
I was like, I hadn't actually seen one yet, but then I'm hearing these sniper sounds, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's probably Pathfinders. All right, so that should be game. Yeah, I was just like, wow, these units dying. I'm like, Pathfinders. Good.
Yeah, Pathfinders, it also means that we should start seeing some A10s come up soon.
Yeah, and look at that positioning for A10s, buddy, like you were saying before.
Oh, A10 bait.
Yeah. War Factory Barracks. It's going to be pretty intense. Sorry about it.
Yeah, actually look at some of the veterancy on the Humvees. Several of them are at Vet 2.
A lot of stuff getting thrown in by Scuba, so not surprising there's a lot of veterancy.
Nice.
Yeah, that's brilliant play, really.
Oh, a really good micro from Boycah.
Should be GGing out of this one shortly.
We have seen Scuba be quite consistent.
Yeah. Oh man, he's just, wow, that's intense. He's gonna try and play this one out using the garrisons.
Try to bait him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this, yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
Oh
Bait an
wow,
army in.
the world's latest oil caps. These still haven't been captured. Scuba doesn't really have a need for it.
The Ranger down.
Ranger danger. Now, what does Boycah do? Does he just keep spamming Humvees? Is there something else that he wants to mix in? He can't get Tomahawks.
I mean, I think it's just flashbangs and Pathfinders, man. Like,
Oh man.
that's the thing. It's like the building.
There
we go.
is.
There's the GG. Point and click. So Scuba, where'd your production go, buddy?
GG. Yeah. Well, I mean, Scuba, I think, came close. He's getting some good damage with those outposts and the troop crawlers. So it wasn't completely one-sided by any means. But then, yeah, once those Pathfinders arrived, once the A10 showed up,
Yeah, it's just done.
no chance.
Yeah, I think Scuba played that about as well as he could. Those attacks were good. They were well timed. The strat set of targeting, yeah, it was good. Yeah, there's not much else you could have done, I don't think, in that position. Boycah did a good job of like pushing the action and making Scuba respond to ensure that he was going to hit Pathfinders. So yeah, no, it's good. Cool.
All right.
That's a tick.
So that's 2-2.
I believe so. Yes, I believe it's 2-2. The type of 0 series we like, the close ones.
Oh, did my 0 crash?
Yeah.
He did.
You have experienced a big technical error.
Hello, Kev Botnak. You're welcome. It's fun streaming.
Yeah, we're enjoying it. It's good.
Oh,
It's been a while since we've done big streams.
More errors. Run as admin. Run as administrator.
Thankfully, Zero Hour is very easy to install if we reinstall if we have a problem. So
I could put it in windowed mode, but windowed mode is annoying. Or I don't know if you can do borderless windowed. Maybe it's like a gentle option that you can do. Maybe it is, because if you just do it, whoa.
Why is it that like, I guess fan created things are like just always better than what game design companies manage to put out? Something OpenRA.
Oh. Because they have years to work on it.
Yeah, I
and
guess.
they're
Yeah,
not-
there's no time factor. So yeah.
Custom match.
Yeah.
2v2.
Bump bump ba 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 ba.
Hoochie
Hoochie
coochie.
coochie.
That
Yeah, I'll
sounds
find a
like
song with
Boycah.
Hoochie coochie. Yeah.
Scuba. All right.
All right, we're gonna run it back. Also, just while we're on the subject, like big ups to Scuba and Boycah for being editing bros. In that, if Callum has put a scoreboard on this, them being red and green saves lives, guys. It saves lives. So
Yeah. Well, the only problem with editing a scoreboard, actually, it could still do it, but the text on the screen is going to be in the recording.
Yeah.
Like the fancy scoreboard might
I think
overlap it.
yeah, it'll
I don't know,
cover
it
it. So
depends.
yeah. If you get some.
Yes, there is borderless window with gentle. Ooh.
Ooh, borderless windowed. No, you're playing with fire machines.
Doing
So
it in the middle of a game.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Let's not change it in
Yeah,
the middle of a
yeah.
game. I mean, normally it doesn't matter because we're just casting replays and stuff. Ooh, we see a spy drone go down.
he's just blowing up his own
Oh.
command center as
yeah.
you do. So. Oh wait, no, that's the dude. Is he doing
The
the
Ranger strat.
He's doing the Ranger strat. Wow. Dude, he's doing the Ranger strat. It's been so long since I've seen this.
Since we did it against Rage.
This is so baller. Yeah. The last time I did this, I did it against Rage. By the way, the worst thing you can do with this strat is have your dozer auto repairing command center right next to it. Don't do that. Naughty. It's not a good idea. Yeah, cool, man. I haven't seen the Ranger strat in a long time. This can be pretty baller. It might work.
It's like only in 0 hours blowing up your command center like a good idea. Okay, he's got one Chinook there. Is he going to use multiple Chinooks for this?
You have to, right? It's like 2 Chinooks is the build, right? You like pull 2 Chinooks over.
3. Yeah, I mean, he's only using 1 Chinook at the moment. Okay, second Chinook on the way. Still has a few ranges.
It's been a little bit delayed. I don't think this is something you practice very often, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the build is like, you do go like double Chinook,
but there's
right?
minigunners and he has nothing to defend this.
He's got Rangers.
Yeah,
like,
but how many
they
Rangers
lose, so I think is it 3?
I don't know.
Oh, if even 3 works with a bed upgrade.
It's good wall in. Okay, there it is. Let's see how this works. Maybe some
You
good
have to get it.
crushes, though.
Oh, it's super important.
Oh, he
You
has
killed the first
flashbangs.
one. Yeah,
He does have
He does have
flashbangs.
flashbangs, obviously. Yeah.
No crushes yet. Minigun is going to start getting some kills, but there's actually dozers there for crushes. And mass flashbangs.
Yeah, I mean, it deals with the minigunners, man. Especially if they start camping down the barracks. It's super difficult to deal with.
The war factory is being sold off. The cell actually finishes.
Yeah, it does, and the dozer's still up. So Boycah's defending this well, considering this is like
Oh,
not
no.
something you practice, man.
That's his only. No, he has 2
He has
Chinooks.
2 Chinooks, yeah.
Needs to make sure he's. It's very hard to multitask this.
Yeah,
though.
dozers are finding crushes, yeah, because it's so important that you don't get crushed by these supply trucks, for example. Like, you have to retarget.
Oh.
No, that's not the right play. You're not supposed to laser lock, but I guess that works. You have like, yeah, okay. One of the minigunners managed to avoid a dozer crush while Scuba's microing this on the other side of the map. Flashbangs,
Now-
man, they're pretty strong.
Doesn't have to camp the supplies. He just has to the supply stash. He has to camp the supply center. He might kill the other Chinook. Oh, it survives barely. They're both wounded. Okay, when one
Chinook
goes
went
and
down.
fails, get 2.
Yeah, they're trying to get it. It looks like the, yeah, okay, now the barracks is going to be targeting down. On the other side, the dozers are running things down. This is smart. Okay, the bunker is really smart. Oh, come on, Scuba. I know multitasking is difficult, but you've got 2 dozers, my dude. That's a fair bit of crush.
He has a capture upgrade. Nice. Maybe sending one ranger here would be a good idea. He's actually capping it with multiple rangers. Going for an airfield. Missile defenders. Whoops. Now bunker. Yeah, he can't crush a bunker, but he can destroy the supplies. So Boycah's running out of base.
Yeah, could be the supply. The main thing is, like, does the supply go down here? Boycah doesn't really have that much cash to be investing.
Is this just a
into units.
wall? Is he walling with this airfield?
I don't know. I think Migs is... I don't know if Migs works. Maybe if the missile defenders are targeting down. These cells are so on point by Boycah, by the way. Cells are not easy.
Okay.
Is that one too many cells,
No,
do you
it's
think,
like
selling the
actually an
war
assault
factory?
helix.
Or like...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe one assault helix does it. I don't know.
The Chinook's getting it picked up very quickly, cleaned up very quickly. So does Scuba? Well, I can't see his vision. He must see this though. The vision's pretty huge in 0 hour. So does he throw down Patriots? What does he do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. At the moment, it just seems like it's man spam, right, towards this airfield.
Oh, the oil's capped on the right.
Boycah trying to go for
Rebuilding
another
the
supply.
He can't attack this.
He must have had it up for an assault
helix.
helix. There must be an assault helix currently building. But it's like, it's not going to be done in time. Where are the minigunners to try and defend this position?
Still rangers there.
Oh, it gets out!
Nice.
The helix gets out in time. That's major. It doesn't really matter about the airfield. The whole thing was the helix getting out. That's massive for Boycah. He still might be able to hold this.
Okay, missile defenders being produced 2 at a time. But he's going to need a lot of missile defenders against an assault helix.
This has to be like big laser locks, like big boy laser locks. This is everything. Boycah has to just chuck everything inside this helix and hope it like wins the game.
Garrisons are also very powerful against the purely minigunners.
Yeah.
The supply is still mining, so perhaps not denying the second supply is going to cost Boycah the game. Oh man. Scuba has some cash, so he could go for a Patriot, or the build time's going to be a problem.
Yeah, no, I don't think he gets it done in time. I hope Scuba goes for here. Like, sniping the doses really isn't super important. He's going to pick one up, though. That's... okay, I was going to say, that was kind of smart, because the helix has to then take out all the Chinooks.
Alright, let's see. This dose is exposed. Building a war factory. I guess he wants tow missiles on his Humvees.
There are no tank hunters inside of this... this helix, so that's a little bit punishing, and it does look like...
Oh, this is last
Yeah,
dozer?
yeah, okay, Boycah looks like he just wants to kill the dozers, and that's not bad, right? That like, you assume that buys you time. Gets a Chinook, it's
man.
2 Chinooks as well, yeah, Chinooks just get melted by this. Yeah.
Well, this is like the 4th game in a row there's been dozer snipes.
Yeah, yeah. And it's still been super close. Look at all these units, it's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And like the thing is, it's like it's not like all in from either of our players. They're both still mining behind this, and like Boycah has a dozer and Scuba has like mining and production. So yeah, this is crazy.
Well, Scuba, it's going to be hard for him to push out. He has to leave so many units back home.
Yeah. I think you were right about the garrisons. That seems to be a good call.
Oh, denied.
Denied.
No capture upgrade, not yet.
Okay, that's missile defender again, pushing in the middle. Does a group just win this? Like, if he just blobs missile defenders at the base, maybe that works. Yeah, dude, Boycah is so good. Like, he's putting minigunners inside that fortified bunker so he can defend against the missile defender push that he knows is coming. Like, that's just smart, man. Because he can't defend it with the helix. Right, he can use the units inside the helix, but if he defends it with the helix, he just gets laser locked and dies. So yeah, he's gonna evac, obviously, great play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs missile defenders, but the helix can just evac. The helix doesn't have to actually shoot from the sky. Oh, and there's no ranges here whatsoever.
Yeah, that's great play. Scuba manages to... So Boycah manages to trim off a few missile defenders and stops this from becoming a problem. Again, I like garrisons, man. Hello, Chinook. What are you dropping? Okay, another control group of death.
Very lucky that Chinook didn't die to the helix.
Yeah.
And just spamming bunkers, it's pretty clever. Oof. Oh, the attack range is crazy. This is the Chinook. But the old joke is being captured. However, this one, well, there is a bunker, so maybe he can defend it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is good play with the Helix, though, trying to take out a little bit of the economy. It's not like you're going to be able to get on top of the production, so.
Building capture complete.
Got it. It's double oil for Scuba, like he needed more economy.
Going for the supplies, nice.
Oh, it's going in, dude. Helix is going in. Immediately responds. Again, too many laser locks, dude.
You can't repair this. He needs to build an airfield.
Yeah. He's going to build an airfield. Seems like the play. Really good sell again from Boycah. He's going to get as much money back as possible. Flashbangs are good.
I like the backup power.
He's not going to get the sell off this time. No, Boycah, you've missed one sell in the game. Oh, dude, he might actually sell it, though. This might not be enough burst here.
Another Chinook. Uh-oh, but he's going to find a Helix. No,
Right,
a
just
Gatling
insta
cannon.
evac.
Yeah, Gatling Cannon's pretty clever, too.
But
Gatling Cannon's going to murder the infantry.
It looks like the missile defenders are going to get on top of this dozer in time.
Nice.
Europe, yep, those are down. Still one dozer left for Boycah.
Oh, actually going for MiGs.
Might be too late.
MiGs and a Helix.
Oh, does he go together? Which one tanks? Like,
He evacs,
he
that's
evacs,
clever.
fires.
Oh, good split.
Split?
Nice split.
That was nasty split. You know how, that's so difficult to split.
Does lose
Yeah.
the MiG, but that's okay. He's held the line for now.
MiG splits are so tough, man.
Is there? No, there is a minigunner in here. The one minigunner.
Oh, he's
hero
gonna
of the people.
wipe all of the missile defenders. It's nasty. Alright. Look at this group. They're so vetted now as well. The Helix has killed. This is the Helix crew. They've killed so many units.
And now there's MiGs being built, and so that's going to be very hard.
Yeah. It's going to be much harder for Scuba to actually group up the infantry. Which he kind of needs to take out the Helix, right? If you're not grouped, you're in big trouble. MiG's going to get a good strike here. Takes out another couple of Rangers. Just thinning out the... Just thinning, really. He's just thinning. Taking out the Rangers is really smart. That's really the only threat.
Big drop.
Whoa, big drop.
Somehow manages to avoid all of the mines. Now, the minigunners was firing the Chinooks for a while. Finally, focusing the bunker.
Yeah, but the bunker's going to destroy everything. So, might kill the bunker by itself. Yeah, but look at all those minigunners on the ground. They're going to wipe up the rest of the infantry. Again, it looks bad, but it doesn't matter if Scuba's losing Chinooks and stuff. He has essentially unlimited cash at the moment.
Yeah, and he got the Helix, so now it's only MiGs.
Yeah, MiGs and a lot of infantry. But obviously much slower infantry now has to run around. There's a lot of veterancy as well, so...
Yeah,
I mean,
Scuba's sort of running out of steam. He also is going to run out of his second supplies too, at some point. And they list is rebuilt. So.
I don't know, yeah, Scuba should be mining from the middle now while he has control over the map. Yeah, I mean, I know he's on technically on unlimited cash, but that's only while he's mining, so... Should be long distance mining and probably still keep up with the production.
Oh, but the Helix, he actually just flew over a bunker.
Yeah.
The bunker, excuse me, was full of minigunners.
So that Chinook drop has been going down. I don't think that player's gonna work anymore for Scuba.
Yeah, too many bunkers, and now a command center is gonna get built for some arty strikes or couple bombs just blow up these barracks. These games are normally quite rare, but we've just seen them non-stop.
Yeah.
No horde bonus?
No horde bonus. One by one, the minigunners will go. China dislikes this.
This is displeasing to China. Alright, massive
Together, we will do
all-in.
this.
The Doom dropping.
Okay, at least he's doing dropping the right-hand side. Like, that's good. And taking out all these spare buildings. Doom dropping anything else, I don't think is going to work.
Are these bunkers occupied? They look empty, but there's the arty strike. Oh, man. Big blob of infantry. Here come the trucks for the crushers. Carpet bomb, and arty strike.
Onto the production from the looks of things.
Okay, MiGs were focused down, but
Really good splits.
Helix looking for death.
Now the minigunners are going to start ramping up, but there are a lot of flashbangs.
Yeah. You blow up my barracks, it's okay, I get more ranges.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Good deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so it wasn't
deadly.
enough ranges, and the a few of the minigunners have been taken down though, and there's the GG from Scuba. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
You have been
Oof.
defeated.
3-2 for my boy Boycah. Interesting. Wow,
And
man, that was crazy.
Now the game's over, we should try doing borderless windowed.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Display.
I'm not sure.
And we're on a 60-second timer. Render mode.
Should be able to find it. Yeah, that was just. These are the funny thing is these are all castable games. Normally we hit a series and like there are a few good games, there are a few bad games, and like by bad we mean just mean like there's a couple of quick games generally in the series and there's some longer ones. But all these games have been hectic. These are 1v1s that we would cast on their own a lot of the time. It's a good series.
Has been hackers.
Players are very closely matched.
Alright, let's update the score. So we have Boycah on 3.
Boycah on 3. Actually enter it or whatever you need to do to save it. So.
Yeah, I think just auto saves. There you go.
Good. What an insane strat though. So in the command center, it's been so long since that's been a thing.
Yeah, it seems to work pretty well against trying to imp. I think you'd have a much harder time using that against, say, GLA.
Yeah,
Tunnels
100%.
everywhere, and
Yeah,
text on the field with crushes.
It's certainly limited. That was certainly a setup, a prepared strategy in that matchup. Probably works against, excuse me, a couple of other Chinas as well.
Yeah, probably
not trying to nuke. Yeah. I think we both were agreed there. The problem with it'd be okay against China tank. It's just like double War Factory Gats are kind of tough to deal with, but that could work. So yeah. Yeah, man, that was a great strat from Scuba. That was really cool to watch.
I was hoping people would tell me, here's how you put borderless windowed mode. No one did.
Yeah, no one has done this even with the break, so yeah.
I don't see how to do it though. Camera pitch. Maybe is it like in the actual options menu? Rather than through Gentle itself.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We'll just roll with what we were going with. So.
I remember, earlier I used to only be able to minimize once, and then it would always crash.
Yeah.
But now I seem to be able to get about 10 or so minimizers in.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we used to have to make sure all of our audio and stuff was done because we didn't want to blow our one minimize.
Precious resource.
Bum, 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 bum. It's amazing how it'd be 5-0 except for 3 Dozer hunts. Lol. It's pretty funny. And accurate. I didn't actually realize, has it really been Boycah Dozer hunting Scuba every time? Or
oh, maybe it has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I didn't, to who it was. I wasn't either, so, yeah.
Okay, we got Stealth now. Scuba GLA Stealth. Oh, nice.
Fun. I like how, I like that it's, it shows how many disconnects you have on Zero, like old school StarCraft, where it's like people used to pull out their internet cord if they were going to lose.
Yeah.
You could tell who was disconnected.
Add dash win. No, but adding dash win doesn't do borderless windowed. And then you will get windowed mode option in Gentle. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jundi.
Bum. Da-da-dun-dun.
Alright, well,
what's Boycah gonna go for? Insta airfield? The man, the myth, the legend playing with USA?
I don't think you can do that against GLA.
What's this Chinook doing? What's he doing? What's this sneaky boy doing? Bit of having a little bit of a scout.
It must be a Dozer crush. Oh, he could get some deadly crushes here.
Yeah, it's looking good. Good lineup, so yeah.
Now, he's going to get the supply, the tunnel. Maybe not the supply, but we are seeing some evasions.
Okay, the cancel seems interesting from Scuba. I wonder if there's a reason behind that, because GLA generally aren't hard capped by econ early. Like, you can go for those buildings. Like, see what I mean? Like, he's like floating a lot. Okay, he's just spent it then. What did he spend it on? That would be interesting.
Yeah, he could have gone
terrace
for
and additional tunnels. Just like, what are you speeding up to cancel the supply is kind of the question.
double tech
like,
terror?
Yeah, I guess. I think it must be like mass terrorists and like technicals out of the arms dealer. Clearly there was a benefit for cancelling there because obviously there's no way the dozer's going to crush the scaffolding. So
Yeah, unless he meant to only cancel the tunnel, but actually cancel both. Maybe that happened, but I doubt it. All right, we actually have a tunnel here, very forward tunnel. I think that was just cancelling a building, and this is going to be a tech terror.
Yeah, so it's going to get a supply, which is nice. Herald.
Oh no!
Technical. That was a tech terror, right?
Does he want to get a war factory instead?
Must do, yeah. It must be more important to him to get the war factory. No other reason I'd see that. I mean, generally you see players take the supply. It's a tech RPG.
Oh, there was
only
like
one terrorist. Okay, so that's why it came out faster.
Oops. Missile defenders die. Vet 2 technical has survived. 3 Humvees here. Oh, and the point defense laser.
Oh, God.
Oh, loses all of the RPGs.
Balance!
Well, now there's quads, so he may lose some Chinooks for that.
Yeah, hopefully so. The quads start moving forward. Oh, terrorist out of nowhere.
Oh,
terrorist
what?
out of nowhere.
Actually out of nowhere. Gets taken out by the Humvees, so no detonation.
I don't know where
the
he
Chinooks
came
are
from.
being focused. The dozer's here for some reason. He's going to die.
Does he get sniped anyway?
Yeah, that is interesting. Boycah has his command center. He didn't sell it. I guess it's because he went for the dozer crush. He thought he was going to lose the dozer.
Yeah. Well, that is, yeah. I mean, you have gone. I've seen players go for that before, right? Like you decide to keep the CC.
Okay, here's the Chinooks, but maybe a little mistimed. They're taking a lot of quad damage, and there's only one left.
Surprised he didn't just throw away the quads there. I guess he thinks he's going to get the Chinook anyway. I think that was worth throwing the quad away, honestly, to take the Chinook down. Even with the supply down, so obviously it wasn't doing much. Wow, gets it anyway. Great play, Scuba. Impressive.
So it's second supply being built for Scuba. Boycah having this command center is going to be really good. He can use spy drones now.
Yeah. Maybe he just got like he had a vision of the future. A premonition because Scuba started chatting about dozer hunts and he was like, oh, dozer hunts.
He's just so sick of dozer hunting.
That's what this series has been, a bunch of dozer hunts.
See, look, the spy drone sees the tunnel.
Mm-hmm. This is a good army now. Like, this is the point where Scuba has to stop pushing out with individual units or it's just going to get cleaned up by the bees.
Yeah, unless this is a bait. Is there any more units in here?
Certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Even if it isn't, that's what it looks like from Scuba.
Look, it's a bait because now there's a tech terror.
It's the old throw one hand up in the air and hit him with the other one, so yeah.
Is he gonna get the double?
I think he goes for the double, right? I mean, I think Scuba's feeling greedy, man. Maybe it's just the technical.
Is that a bait?
Maybe it's just a technical. What's the bait, man? I don't know what the bait is.
Well, that's buying time. Meanwhile, he's getting a second supply online.
It looks like Boycah doesn't know either. His V's are... his V's are burning a lot of gas, like trying to work out where the actual threat is. And I think he's made the correct call in trying to defend this fire base.
Fire base is really good. Is it like the most world's delayed tech terror? No, he would have tech terrored by now, surely.
Yeah, you would think, right?
That's all it is.
It's just a bait. The bait that you didn't think was a bait was a bait. Something like that. So yeah.
This is getting too baity for me.
Yeah, a little bit so. Oh, Techno's trying to bail, but the V's going to deny the tunnel network.
Oh, and the spy drone reveals it. Clearly, you should never sell your command center ever.
Yeah,
that's
that's obviously the strat.
Oh, the Hellfire drone gets the kill last minute.
There's no way the Techno was winning that. It's 2 shots off still with the V, so. Alright, tunnel network goes down, so at least that one's been denied. Second one is actually outside of vision range, though the worker wasn't. So Boycah should know that tunnel network is there.
Center of the map being taken for Scuba.
These damaged oil derricks, so that's going to be an option. Tend not to be prioritized.
Oh, look
Quad
at the
push.
building.
Oh, should get most of them. Oh no! Oh, I didn't get any of them. All the missile defenders are inside. That's going to cost a couple of quads.
I think he lost one, didn't he? Or did all 3 get in?
I think they all got in. Yeah, okay. I think one of them was really close to dying. But I think all 3 got in. Pretty brutal.
Alright, we have a good Humvee army here. Several more being built. This is about the time where you want to start getting the tow missiles. The strat center behind the 2 fire bases. Nice.
A lot of E's.
I guess he... Oh yeah, it does have flashbangs.
Yep, lovely.
Ooh,
Oh, Scuba on point though. Good evacs. He's not whacking around either here. Very chill. Boycah's happy to just wait.
Yeah, Boycah has a lot of options. He could go for a 3rd supply. He has the strat center coming online soon. He could go for oil caps. Scuba doesn't have a lot of tunnels though.
No, it's not. There is this one on the left and there is one on the right. So technically there's pop ability, but again, you know, Boycah knows all about this. There's double fire base on the left. The tunnel's essentially useless. Just gonna clean it up. So Boycah's gonna clean it up. I think that's a good move. Gets to defend it.
There it is.
Search and destroy. So we'll see if Boycah goes for a push with search and destroy up. We'll at least find some pretty solid engagements against these quads.
There's the tow missile and the search and destroy. Big power spike. So now what's Boycah's next move? I mean, he probably could just end the game, but I think he's playing it very cautious.
Yeah, he is playing super cautious. See if that pays off. Sometimes that, you know, that just buys time for your opponent to come up with an answer when they didn't have one previously, but it's not looking that way for Scuba. It's just lost a little bit too much.
Has Jarman.
So yeah, okay, Jarman's out. That's good. Okay, he's actually a buggy. I can take it back. I didn't think he had the palace that early. I thought there was still a bit of time to go, but there is a buggy out.
Yeah, so this is the problem with delaying for Boycah, because now it means Scuba's on palace tech. He attacked it, but still he's not trading that well regardless, getting a really nice garrison in the middle of that.
It knows exactly the point where Scuba's at as well. Like, we're before double buggy ammo. That means there's probably only like 2 or 3 buggies, and it's quad RPG. So Boycah knows exactly what he's up against now, and we'll see how he plays it.
And this is a command center spy drone, this one here. So that was able to reveal the Jarman earlier. These workers are very exposed. He's sort of sniping the workers passively with flashbangs. Oh, the quads get a pretty bad engagement. Another Jarman snipe comes through. Yeah.
Recapture that one. Again, there's enough infantry here. Okay, we're on burst potential now, though. Triple is good.
That's a GG.
I think it must be, right? Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I don't know why Scuba cancelled the supply. That seems pretty
yeah, I think that was punishing. Probably, yeah. Probably, like you were saying, probably a selection problem or anything else, so GG.
Well, Boycah's now taking a decisive lead, 4-2.
Yeah. So that was air for Boycah. Stealth.
Score, Boycah is on 4.
Scoreboard has been updated.
So we'll have a faction swap, and what do you reckon the chances are that Boycah gets more dozer snipes on Scuba?
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping Scuba goes for a 4 dozer build, or he keeps his command center. I think either of those works out very nicely, because sometimes you're just having a bad night and you're losing all your dozers, and I think you just got to recognize that and yeah, go for the 3 dozer build. Bum bum ba-dum. 4-2 is a good lead though.
Do I still want windowed mode? If I get another crash, it only crashes when I like try to maximize back in. If it crashes again, then I'll put it on windowed mode. But I mean, as it is now, it doesn't really matter. This is game number 7.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, this is game number 8. No, game number 7. You were right the first time.
I
You're an
added
excellent
2
counter.
and 4 and plus 1.
Yes, well.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
In America, they say math. They don't say maths.
Heathens,
Math,
buddy. Heathens.
Math class?
Yeah. If you ever
Literally,
use,
I have math class.
If I call you 3 years from now and you start using Americanisms, I'm going to be pretty mad, Callum. So
I mean, I already use some Americanisms.
represent the
I
Queen's
say
English.
The mall. I
The
say,
mall, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a word for mall.
Yeah.
We say shopping center, which is vague and
yeah, we
confusing.
do. Yeah.
Because little shopping
And then there's
center-
the general term like Galleria, which seems to get used for some reason. So in a couple of locations.
Yeah. Oh, Scuba.
Buddy.
Look at this. I'm digging it. Double
Airfield.
Now, here I was saying that airfield isn't very good against GLA, but this looks like it's going to be stealth Comanches. Raptor's not going to have much to do. Interesting. Haven't seen stealth Comanches in a long time.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of strats that we haven't seen in a while. And they're coming out from Scuba as well. Like, Scuba's the man with strats today. So Boycah's playing good 0 hour, but quite
triple.
generic video. Boycah's playing good 0 hour, but quite generic build 0 hour. Seems like Scuba has some more practice strats up the sleeve, which is cool.
Yeah, exactly. Scuba is pulling out Command Center destroys. We've got stealth Comanches. He's got 3 airfields. I don't think Boycah scouted it yet, but he's about to. He's got plenty of buildings on the map, which makes it harder. But the Comanches are going immediately for the workers.
Yeah, okay, right. Apparently that's the play, right? You just gun down workers. I guess that works.
Yeah, no CC cell as well with Scuba. The terrorists can't do much to protect the workers from Comanche.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the stealth upgrade on the supply yet. So these workers all die. And this one's going to be defended by a
so
quad.
Quad comes out. But I mean, yeah, Scuba's got to recognize that, I think, and Scuba recognizes that, I think, with the strat that's going to happen. Okay,
Ooh, nice.
Boycah's trying to be sneaky. He does get one deny onto the tunnel network. He's trying to sneak a worker into the base of Scuba right now, so we'll see if that one gets the tunnel network down.
The stealth upgrade has been completed. Now he can 3v1 this
He can
quad.
3v1 quads, yeah. 3 is, of course, the magic number. We do remember that about stealth Comanches. Dude, you haven't had the opportunity to mess up Comanche and Chinook for a long time. This must be very exciting for you.
It's overdue.
And nerve-wracking, so, yeah.
Well, my nerves are being racked by this tunnel.
Doesn't
It's gonna
surprise me that Scuba...
complete.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Doesn't surprise me Scuba missed that.
We have a pretty crazy death ball of Comanches, but it might not matter now because we're seeing a very aggressive pop. Tunnels being, supplies being built. Ooh.
Maybe for the, like, stealth option onto the workers.
You might have rocket pods. I can't
Probably
select
does
one.
soon, right? Like, with...
Yeah, there's rocket
there's
pods,
rocket
isn't
pods,
it?
yeah, but he's missed.
Yeah, the quads are able to go forwards. Going for the tunnel. Tunnel's destroyed. Oh man, yeah, he whiffed. He whiffed the rocket pod.
He finds that quite funny, but I don't. That's nasty. Like, yeah, he whiffed the rocket pods. He just misplaced the barrage. It might not matter because he's
There's a
so far
rocket pod.
ahead, right? But like, yeah. Okay, all the quads are down. So like the play is, yeah, so like 3 Chinooks with full rockets takes down a quad, but as soon as you get like a, as soon as you get kind of like massed, oh, another Chinook.
Yeah, he lost another one, which is surprising because he was underneath the Chinook.
As soon as you get mass quads, that no longer becomes a viable strategy because you take a lot of chip damage at the time. But I think generally, like in that kind of engagement, you burst with the rockets and then you immediately switch to rocket pods. It's like boom, 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 snipe down a couple of quads and then go straight to rocket pods.
Well, the game's kind of reset actually because Scuba was really far ahead, but then he lost a lot of Comanches.
Yeah, the death ball died.
Gets a free snipe. Nice radar van.
Dude, his
mixed
radar
in.
van, that's really good from Boycah. He's so good at reacting.
He can just pop back in his main base too. Yeah, it's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Scuba loses another Comanche.
Yeah, I don't think he's the best pro at reactionary builds, but he's up there, man. Like, Boycah doesn't get flustered.
I don't know how he can deal with two quads in a radar van.
Yeah.
He's lost the critical mass. He had 5 of them at one point, which is so deadly, but...
Because you lose the ability to snipe down tunnel networks with rocket barrages. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because if you just sneak up on tunnel networks, you can you can just deny pops because the barrage from the rocket pods is too much, and the tunnel dies before the rocket pod barrage ends.
This supply is so sick though because it's covered by the garrisons. The Comanches do not have flashbangs. They cannot clear garrisons. Nice.
Gonna try it with 3. 3 isn't ideal, but he might just work.
He pops into the barrage though. That was a big mistake from Boycah. However, one quad still standing. He hasn't retargeted it. There it goes.
Okay, yeah. Man, that's yeah, it's pretty well placed from Scuba. Generally, I don't think you should try that without like 4 Chinooks, and he managed to pull it off with 3.
Yeah, it was only like 3 quads.
Yeah, it's pretty antsy, I think. I think if maybe even if there'd been a split after they exited, it would have been good. But yeah, Scuba brings it back.
Still has the spider in from the beginning of the game on that location. Okay, well, we are seeing the Comanche critical mass be re-established, so this game is still very much either player's game. It's very hard for the Comanche player, I think. Oh, is this combat drop? No, he's just going to blow it up. Okay, that works too. Nice.
Chinooks.
I think the quads are actually on the map, so they weren't able to respond. Now, he needs to not overstay his welcome here. He needs to get out of this one. He's killed the supply. Loses 1 Comanche. That's okay. May lose a Chinook, however.
Yeah, trimming off these units is really important for Boycah, but he doesn't have the units to do it. Like, he doesn't have enough tunnel networks to pop from.
No!
Scuba, no!
The rocket pod is deployed. Still, actually, it wasn't too bad. Only lost 1 Comanche in the end.
Yeah.
Still, more units are falling. A Chinook falls. The tunnel hasn't been finished off. Another Comanche.
Okay. That could have gone much worse, I feel. But Boycah pays a bit of respect there to the rocket pods, and he bails back into the tunnel. So, yeah. Man, it's a close game.
Well, we are seeing oil caps. Is it 2 supplies? Yeah, it's 2 supplies for Scuba. I'm digging the Stinger site.
Yeah.
It's gonna wreck this. This Comanche's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
Oh, and a quad pop as well.
Stinger sites wreck Comanches real hard. It's so hard for them to snipe down the models.
He killed 4 workers. Oh, this is a Vet 3 Comanche as well. That's a real shame. Having the self-repairing on Comanches is very good. The veteran Comanches from stealth, so deadly.
Other rocket pods. I mean, you might as well use it off cooldown. It's like, why not? Meanwhile, in the world of cost-efficient upgrades, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I wonder, does Scuba ever transition out of this? Does he go? No, he's
I
going for
don't
third
think
supply.
you do, man. I don't think you do.
Oh, he didn't finish. No, going back in.
I think like
He changed
Comanches
his
is
mind.
the commitment.
Oh no, he didn't get the deny. Well, he gets $1,000 for the cap, but it is destroyed. Scuba third supply. I kind of like that because I think Boycah is really on the defensive, but his Stinger sites, he won't be able to punish the third supply.
I really want to see Scuba stay active across the map and keep sniping down these like tunnel networks when they pop up. Again, the problem is detection that he has to detect, but just being around them, I think being around is good. Just doesn't want to get baited out by a pop, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. If there's no tunnels on the map, the Comanches have a lot of freedom. This tunnel's going to complete a very good tunnel. It is just very difficult for the USA because they don't know where the tunnels are. Like, so that engagement, Scuba must have assumed there was no tunnel.
Just killing a garrison, yeah.
At the same time, the GLA has to be ultra careful, has to make sure the quads aren't out of position. Good snipe, Barracks is free. So it's just such a cutthroat, deadly matchup. I am not envious of these players. Gets a free snipe on the garrison. No. Oh. I thought the Comanche died when it turned around. Nice.
Yeah, this rocket podding down oils, I dig it, man. It's a free rebel as well.
That's the second time a rebel has died accidentally from a rocket pod. Sad rebel. Cannot cap.
I just want the oil. So this is
like not stealth though.
Sorry?
Right? That's a non-stealth worker. There it is.
Yeah.
The Comanche just wasn't killing.
That's what the Comanche should be doing. It's like tunnels when built are a problem. Workers running around the map are not a problem. Like that's something Comanches can deal with.
All right, both players have gone the third supply. Well, in fact, it's actually a fourth supply. Sorry, no, that's not true because this supply hasn't been mined. So it's only 3 supply for Boycah. Still has 1 oil going for the fourth. There's the 4th supply that I was looking for. And we have a command center. We have a heavy bomber. I think it's the B2 bomber.
Yeah, the balanced bomber. Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, Comanche follow-up. Going to take the supply out. The timing for Boycah was quite sad because he just couldn't cancel it. The supply finished just in time.
All right. This is critical mass, so...
Critical mass. Like, you know how we said critical mass?
Yeah.
We were just kidding.
We were joking
this
about
is
that.
The real
this is the real critical
mass.
mass.
Although it didn't get the snipe on the tunnel.
No. Probably should have cleared that one up.
Anything more than this is just super duper mega super critical mass. And the Spectre. There we go. And does he time this with...
I think it just goes workers.
Oh, massive quad pop. Comanche's going in. So good timing. Good synergy. Able to clear out 1 tunnel.
Yeah.
There is also a stinger site. Quad's going back in there. 1 tunnel could be popped. There it is. Is Rocket Pod on cooldown?
I'm not sure. We're about to find out. Oh, yep, it's on cooldown. Run away.
They retreat.
Run
How
away.
many of them died? We're seeing 1 Chinook fall, 1 Comanche, 2 Chinooks. So...
Boycah's super lucky there wasn't Scuba was super lucky there wasn't a radar van there. Like, that was it. Like, the fact that Boycah didn't have a radar van with that pop is what saved the Comanches. Because the re-stealth timing. As you can see, like, the radar van's just sitting at the top. Whether that was covering the supply at the time, or they just forgot to put it back inside the tunnel network, I'm not sure.
Or when there's spy drones now, because the command center has been rebuilt, so it makes it much easier for Scuba to find the engagements, to pick the tunnels off, and not getting caught by surprise. This map may just come down to control of the center, which currently Boycah has.
Boycah has. Yeah, Mass Comanche, like, only becomes is only a problem once Scuba has completely mined out its base supplies, so...
Oh, the palace goes down.
Sniped, yeah.
Doesn't look like there was a cancel on that one.
I'm not sure. I didn't see, so...
Arms dealer's also a little bit exposed.
Yeah, it could be. That's Rocket Potable Bull.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
But good response. Loses 1 Comanche.
Yeah, okay. Good pops. Again, it's, Boycah needs to push out these tunnel networks so they're a bit more defensive.
Well, we're also getting the critical mass. Oh, we have a power plant? What? Was there a Jarman snipe? No, it must have been a hijack.
Yeah,
because it's a GLA stealth.
Yeah.
So we have a power plant. So Boycah going to be able to spam the quads even more. Wow. This game is actually pretty close. I don't know how to call it. I'm sort of feeling towards Boycah. I feel like just having the middle of the map is going to be
This is going to be really important, yeah. I'm leaning Scuba because I think he's kind of got the feel for the Chinook micro. You know how you kind of just get into the feel of, like, blowing everything the hell up? Like,
it's hard to disagree with you when the entire screen is full of stealth Comanches.
Yeah. But again, like, it takes 1 bad engagement to just lose the game here, especially, like, Boycah is, like, and this is why Scuba's playing so safe. It's like, Boycah's smart, man. He's got radar vans, he's got pops available, like...
He's losing these Chinooks, but they are cheaper Chinooks. They're only $950.
They're not free, but at the moment, Scuba has a lot of economy and plenty of money backed up, so it's not a big issue.
He's running out of supplies. Oh, he's really running out of supplies.
Yeah, this is the critical point. It's that, do you lose Comanches not during the game, but when you run out of supplies?
And Boycah has his backwards supplies available, so he has plenty of money left. Mining from the middle, still has an oil, still has a base supply. Black market's being built, so Scuba needs to make something happen. I'm losing track of where are these Comanches? There they are.
Yeah.
They don't show up on the mini-map.
Yeah. It's always fun when you see, like, random control groups running around the place. They are, stealth Comanches are anti-commentator as well as anti-everything else.
A B2 bomber and a Spectre.
Balance bomber plus the Spectre is smart.
Is there the follow-up? There's a quad pop. No Comanche follow-up.
Should still be the supply going down regardless, which is good play. No retarget, doesn't get the hole, but that's fine. Scuba played that fine, so.
Oh, this is a worker? Okay. Also, there's going to be a GPS scrambler at some point.
Search and destroy.
Did he swap that to, like...
I don't know. I'm not sure. He must have switched it. whole line or something, maybe.
Another supply. Wow. Okay, there's the Comanches, but the Stinger sites.
Yeah, Stingers, man. Maybe Scuba hasn't been active enough in terms of like trying to take down like these tunnel networks and stuff. The range on Stinger sites is nutty.
Yeah. Okay, we are seeing a V
it is
transition.
V's. That's Darty.
V's are going to be good, but there's still the problem of buildings, tunnels. Again, GPS scrambler is going to make it harder for the V's to fight. Command centers available. There it is.
GPS Scrambler, right. I think your prediction might be coming to fruition here, my dude. Like, it's, yeah, Boycah's looking good. It's not mucking around.
Now, this supply really needs to be denied.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Scuba can't let that supply go up. Scuba really needs to deny that supply.
And the supply's okay, but once the tunnel goes down, then it's going to be very hard to snipe. Especially multiple tunnels. If there's only a single tunnel, you can rocket pod it.
Yeah, but it's like the multiple layers and how close you have to get with rocket pods that's the problem here. And so the right play here, and that's why the V's are important. It's like the Comanches have to get right on top of the tunnel, which means they're vulnerable from the second line of tunnels, which is designed as a anti-Comanche and not an anti-V. So almost made a big mistake.
Okay, now the Comanche's gonna clean up these units, but look how close the quads are. There's so many of them. They're perfect position.
Murder!
3 Comanches fall. Oh, but he's not done yet.
Oh, it's a
There's
5th
more
Comanche.
Comanches.
6 Comanche, 7th Comanche. No!
The Comanches are
they're all
annihilated.
dying!
Oh no!
Oh, that is a control group mix-up and a half from Scuba. No! Send the Comanches from his base. That is not what you want to have happen. Okay, yeah, now it's looking real Boycah-sided. There are maybe 10 Comanches left. And that's such a good strat as well. The V's taking down the tunnel networks rather than the Comanches was great because it still de-incentivizes quad popping. Now there are stealth stingers and tunnels. More quads.
See, that was all the GPS scrambler.
Yeah. So I guess it's down to General's powers now for Scuba. I think he has to catch the quad army.
But it's such good game awareness from Boycah that he had the quads nearby the vulnerable supply, expecting Scuba to go for it. GG. Wow.
Man, I thought he had it too. That's just so unfortunate.
There was quite a few misplays from both players, which kept it even.
Yeah.
If they both played perfectly, it would have been a very different game.
Man. Easy to make those kind of mistakes though.
Yeah.
It's like that's not difficult.
Yeah, you're right though. Like just one little misplay.
That's one click. Like that's one click, man. Like that's all it is. Oh well. All right, yeah. Whew. Again, Boycah did have complete control over the middle, so I don't know whether Scuba had that one anyway, but yeah, man. Boycah 5.
So Boycah's at match point?
Yeah, it's a match point. So it's was that 3-4 match points for Boycah.
Man. Playing after that loss on a loss streak of I think 3 must be so challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, if Scuba, I'll be like hella impressed if Scuba pulls that one back, man.
It's something that you really don't appreciate until you do it, is tournament play. Like actually playing, not just ladder games, playing in a real tournament. Yeah. Even if it's low stakes, just
stressful.
And this isn't low stakes. This is $2,000 in the World Series, but it's a very different mental state. All right, we're doing Alpine Assault, boys.
All right. Alpine Assault.
Desolated District.
Can't we play got some real good maps?
Yeah, what about Lagoon?
Lagoon. No, you're supposed to say meme maps, not
meme
actually good
ones.
ones. So yeah.
Coastline conflict.
Yeah, coastline conflict, good stuff like that. So.
GLA Toxic. Wow, okay, another Air Force game for Scuba. Does he pull out more Comanches?
Tox for Boycah.
This map's probably going to be a bit harder. It looks a bit smaller. Also, I think the 3 supplies kind of makes the Comanche strat stronger.
Mm. Oh yeah, definitely does. Yeah.
Yes. Do we have the Scuba comeback, or do we have a clean finale by Boycah?
What's in the middle of this map? The middle. By middle, I mean middle.
Oh,
okay, right.
middle,
Yeah, okay,
middle.
yeah. Oil and.
Hey, look, there's like a random nuke on the ground. Hey, here's a fun fact.
About nuclear warfare,
For
okay,
real though.
yeah.
Yes. Between like 1950 and the mid 60s, I don't remember the exact years. There was 14 nuclear missiles that America just lost, or they accidentally fired, or like that they dropped somewhere.
That's a bit of a whoopsie, isn't it?
Yeah, I think in total it's been 33.
Right.
And that's only from America. Soviets
God.
probably like 3 times that.
Yeah.
they didn't tell
Soviets
anyone.
misplacing nukes sounds like the Soviets, so yeah.
Yeah.
When you accidentally send nuke to Gulag instead of
there was
Nicholas, so
an
yeah.
issue over like southern Spain in the 60s. A US bomber collided mid-air with a tanker.
Yeah.
And so the planes like blew up and they dropped a bunch of nukes over Spain.
Super
they didn't
intense.
detonate.
Yeah.
But there was like crazy radiation
Yeah.
in this like Spanish city somewhere. Sorry, Spain, we just accidentally dropped nukes on you. It's okay though. We keep you safe from the Russians. Don't worry.
Scuba, guard mode.
Retarget.
Scuba.
Where's the retarget?
Scuba, guard mode.
Oh no,
Guard mode. Scuba.
He can't afford these mistakes on his last game. I think he denied this one with the dozer, however. Sorry, I was getting really into my story. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so getting 1 deny is fine for Scuba. He's not behind here. You generally only get 1 deny, I think. So getting 2 would have been a nice little bit of extra, but 1 deny is fine.
Yeah. Okay, still has the command, and he's going for an airfield. Wow. So Scuba's gonna have not a lot of cash. $3,000, or rather $2,000.
Yeah.
No CC cell and an airfield.
So the counter to this is hyper aggression, and that comes in the form of either tech RPGs or tech terrors into like tech RPG composition from Boycah. Obviously, like selling the CC delays stuff, right? It means like, okay, this next Humvee is going to be slower build. There's like a bit of a break here. It's going to be a bit of time before I can utilize this airfield. It's not efficient. So heavy aggression can certainly deal with it.
Yeah, and bear in mind this is GLA Toxin, so those tunnels are very tough to crack.
Yeah, with the amount of RPGs there, I think that position's gonna be hard. So this is the biggest threat. It's the first biggest threat.
Nice tech terror.
Okay, goes for the safe one. I love it. It's good respect. Was it technical? Doesn't matter. I love respect plays. It's just goes for the supply. Gonna shave 1 thing off. The more you try and muck around with the tech terrors, the more chance of them stuffing up.
Now, we haven't seen any air units yet.
No. But again, it's like a command center keep, so like...
And air units are much better on the offense than the defense, and Boycah is certainly on the offense. This is where you need fire bases, not air units.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a King Raptor.
King Raptor. Okay, cool.
Was it like
Was it technical?
2 vehicles actually?
Yeah.
Pretty good micro there. Another King Raptor. Wow. And point defense laser going to be making an impact here. Really good use of the air units.
This is beautiful from Scuba. That is such good defense.
Really well played.
That was really well played.
Well,
I think it was 1 Raptor, man. I think he raptored and then used that same Raptor for point defense. Like, that's how close this game came that close to actually being over.
still, it could be over with this quad.
Yeah. But no, he pulls. I think it's gonna work. And yeah, once the King Raptor count goes up, like Boycah is in serious trouble. It's a command center keep, and you're gonna have King Raptors on the field.
King Raptor hasn't been fully repaired yet. Scuba mixing some ambos in now. He can use the ambo to soak the damage up. The only problem with these tunnels is there is a line. It's a bit easier to focus them. Excuse me, focus them like that. But Boycah wanting to have them as close as he can. Raptors are also very good at sniping tunnels.
Yeah. It's just they add so much burst potential to these Vs. All of these tunnel networks are going to get cleaned up. This is great.
Okay, oil cap for Boycah on
he's
both
gonna get the double.
oils.
That's cool.
There's also another oil in the center. There's a third supply, lots of tunnels. So Boycah's clawing his way back into this game, but Scuba's definitely struggling, not mining off of his second supply. This Raptor's really exposed if the quads go on the aggression.
Yeah. V's got to be active. They got to be moving, man. They got to be getting quads. They got to be taking stuff down.
Oh,
taking
look at
names.
this camp. The camp though was so good. King Raptor takes a bunch of damage.
It was very close. It wasn't microed away. Okay, yeah, V's are on the move, man. Once this, and its supply is already ready for Scuba, so he's prepared to like bring the Chinooks back in as soon as this is ready to go.
Yeah, I like that, the preemptive supply.
Yeah, this is really good. All right, got us. As long as Scuba stays active, I think he's got this game. Provided he doesn't let Boycah stop his mining anymore, I think he's got it.
Oh, this palace might be too much though, because he's got oil supplies and a palace.
Yeah.
So, good cleanup here for Scuba. If Boycah gets this palace plus massive eco online, Boycah's going to be unstoppable.
This micro from Scuba is nutty, dude. When he's under this much pressure, he's playing well. Like, he just that's the second time the King Raptor has been on 0 health and still sticking around for point defense. He hasn't, I don't even think he's lost a V. During these engagements.
Double arms deal a great response from Boycah. He can just spam out crazy units. There's no point having lots of eco if you can't spend it.
Okay, Tech Terror would be good, especially if it's on the airfield. Like I think this has got to be airfield from Boycah. He's got to keep the pressure up.
Oops.
Okay, looks like it's Dozer. Interesting. But again, Chinooks, Scuba!
Oops, loses a dozer there.
Okay, that's all right.
So even
it's not the end of the world. He has the CC. It really doesn't matter.
Empty technicals can be really good at gunning down Raptors on the airfield. Boycah, I think he has it though. I think he's survived. He's going to start churning out units. Black market's being produced. So many tunnels. How do you push through this many tunnels?
Yeah. This is looking like my no rush 60-minute games, buddies. That many tunnel networks. Only mine was lots of Patriots.
Okay, double Raptors, but oh, look how many tunnels there are though. This could be really bad.
Oh, that's so dangerous, man.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, there's no pops. Does he not have it?
Yeah, I guess he
doesn't have quads.
He's only going tech RPG.
He's going tech RPG.
Oh, they're just kidding. There's the quads.
Right. Okay, just decided not to pop onto the Raptors. That was an interesting call from Boycah. Okay, sees the Palace deck as well now. The Scuba. But yeah, this V micro is pretty nutty, dude.
Ugh. Boycah trading well.
Yeah, Boycah trades well, takes out the Vs, but you know, Scuba, the main thing is you don't lose the Vs, so that's pretty important. Still one oil up. Scuba has to, the King Raptors, this strike should be on oil. This strike should be on the oil. I think this is too aggressive.
Oh, he's going for tunnels, loses two.
Yeah.
Three
Raptors,
Raptors.
But he's going to use it to engage. It's fine. This is a strat. He is using it to engage. He's not mucking around with it. So V's are moving in. They're getting a lot of snipes down. This might be worth it. That was planned. Like, that wasn't an accident. He was planning on using those Raptors dying.
But now there's a Jarman.
Yeah, there's a Jarman. How quick is the recap from... Okay, quick recap from Scuba. He's ready for that. And takes a trade that I think overall favors Boycah just. But it was intentional from Scuba. That wasn't a mistake.
All right, well, let's see now if Scuba can deny this supply. Boycah's rebuilding units out of 2 arms dealers.
All right. Hopefully he gets the... I really want to see him... So I wanted to see those Raptors snipe down the oil. So hopefully Scuba doesn't forget about that and does go north for the oil. It's fine if Boycah has a really good defensive position, provided he doesn't have crazy econ on top of that.
Oh,
that would be a problem.
No barricades yet. B2 bomber as well in the main base. Takes out most of the workers.
Yeah, it's just Worker and I. He's trying to beat up the economy here so he can buy some more time.
Transition to combat Chinooks.
Okay, Darty. I like that. Takes out the, good focus. So takes out the tunnel network. That's going to stop any quad pops.
Oh, this tunnel's just about to finish.
Yeah, Boycah's really, really playing this well. The continual pressure is giving him time to work off double arms.
Only 2 quads, so they're not going to be able to do very well here.
But it's lots of RPGs, so provided they don't clump too much, they could start bursting through the point defense. It does, at least it defends the oil. I mean, that's good for Boycah.
Tunnel survives.
Tunnel survives, defends the oil. Yeah, he's buying time to start producing from these arms dealers and I guess potentially go into black markets, I guess, for economy.
Okay, is this going to be a game-ending push?
I mean, maybe.
He has nothing but combat Chinooks.
I mean, that's the way Scuba's been playing. With that last Raptor push, he's being very aggressive. It seems like he wants to break the front of Boycah.
He may have actually put the Humvees in the combat Chinooks for extra firepower. Boycah, I hope you have a lot of quads, because this push is going to be devastating.
Yeah, it really is. You better pop the quads in the right location, otherwise they're just going to get just demolished by combat Chinooks.
Okay, Scuba's delaying A10 strike. Is this for the oil?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
With a Raptor as well. Nope, just going for
tunnel network. Interesting.
Oh, was it a bait? That's what it was. A bait. That's what it was. The Raptor went in.
Yeah.
Hoping that the quads would come.
Oh, they'll pop out. Right. Yeah. That's a good
Or at
point.
least, I mean, either way, he gets the tunnel, so he can clean this one up.
Great play from Scuba. Yeah.
What, 6 combat Chinooks?
Yeah, this looks game ending to me, but like,
there's no Pathfinders.
Boycah's really well set up for it. Yeah.
Maybe there are Pathfinders.
Haven't seen any. Boycah's really well set up for it. He has lots of RPGs, probably lots of quads, and a lot of different tunnel networks that he can choose from. Oil down. Okay, so now Boycah at least has been reduced to his base, which is, you know, not a crazy problem. It's like he invests in everything he needed to invest in. Has Palace Tech, has this is crazy, dude. Has Palace Tech, has Arms Dealers, has barricade upgrade done. He's finished his command center, so he's going to start having access to those generals' powers as well.
Oh, big tech terror gets denied.
Denied, yeah. I don't think Boycah really has the map control needed for a tech terror.
Hey, there's a supply drop zone. Reinforcement pad. Huh. There it is. His Air Force, he would just get, I guess it's Humvees?
No, they actually drop King Raptors.
Yeah.
they drop an airfield full of King Raptors.
Yeah, and super weapon gets Alpha Auroras, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the massive push, but there's actually, well, there's not a lot of quads.
And they're all getting pulled, man. Now it's
they're getting
Doom!
baited out, they're
Doom!
Going for the tunnels, going for the supply. Quads are now running back. Comanche's going in. Let's see how this one goes. Not many quads are left. Missile Defender's doing so much damage. RPG is getting cleaned up. Tunnels going down. Wow, I think Boycah is held.
Yeah, man. I think that's just Scuba being Scuba. Look at this. There's so many units. Finds the arms dealer. That thing's gonna get nuked because there's no other way to put it.
I guess Boycah just had too many RPGs, not enough quads.
Yeah.
He just needed like 20 quads.
He needed more quads.
Which, given his eco, he could have had that many quads. Surely.
I mean, you would hope. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, and the buggies didn't end up doing anything because he didn't quite react to the mass Comanches.
He knew about it. Yeah, he didn't know it was going to be a Doom drop full of combat Chinooks. So he was kind of, the army was more inclined towards fighting bees and King Raptors than it was towards fighting combat Chinooks. So.
Boycah still has a fair bit of money, but he's lost his arms dealers.
Gonna try and play this one out, but yeah, I think Scuba's got it, man.
GG. Wow, what a game from Scuba.
Great game from Scuba. Awesome comeback.
You have been defeated.
That game was so close at the start. It's like that push at the start was like Boycah playing like really well, because if Scuba doesn't play perfectly with the army and the King Raptor, he just loses the game.
Yeah.
That's the problem with like not selling your command center in that situation. You just lose the game. Because the King Raptor or something else would have been out much faster if that hadn't have happened. So yeah, wow. 3-5. Boycah still on match point. And faction switch, I think we're up for. Yeah. Faction switch.
Man, it's also really impressive that Scuba just maintained the composure, not only after that devastating loss, the devastating loss streak, and the Humvee whiff at the start of the game.
Man.
Denied the tunnel. That could be quite.
I'm a very emotional player. Like, that's enough to tilt me, like, straight off. Like, there's no way I'm winning that game at that point, I don't think. So, yeah, I'm very emotional. But, yeah, keeps us cool. Good job, Scuba.
Well, even if Scuba ends up losing the series, you got to say he's played well.
Oh, yeah.
That game
all these games have been close. And that game was nutty from Scuba. And, like, it wasn't like Boycah didn't play correctly. Like, he played fine, man. Like, he played correctly.
That was some good 0 hour.
That was some real good 0 hour. Yeah, yeah. Whew. I'm not bold enough to keep my command center like that. That's, yeah. All right, let's see how the reverse goes.
When's the next energy drink review?
Oh, energy drink review, buddy. I'll get in with some. I do need to bring back like the energy drink connoisseur, complete with beard after a long absence. So,
well,
keep in mind, don't worry, I'm still drinking and reviewing energy drinks. So even if it's not all released information,
maybe he tells me, but not the internet.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I'm gonna release the energy drink manifesto once I at a certain point in my life. Give it like another few years. It's like yeah. It's gonna be it's just gonna be every energy drink in the world that I've ever had. So
I expect Boycah to play this one standard. Just have really good Humvee micro. We haven't seen him do any tomfoolery today.
Yeah, I think playing standard is the correct choice for Boycah. It has worked. There's no reason that it shouldn't work in this game. He should continue to play standard.
Well, this CC hasn't been sold yet though, but
he could just keep it. I mean, like, yeah, I think that's an entirely viable strat. It's much less. We should have been clear with the last game. It's much less dangerous to do it against, it's much less dangerous to do it if you're going, like, if you're not, like, gonna add on, like, an airfield and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, if he just pushes out and, like, goes for dozer crushes and produces, like, just Vs, which is the correct move, like, you skip barracks, this is fine to keep the CC. It's where you add on. You have like 3 production structures and you keep the CC, that's things start getting awkward.
Well, it's also the Air Force privilege is you just got cheaper Chinooks.
Yeah.
You're gonna save $1,200 or what is it? It's 1,000 in total because it's 1,200 normally. Air Force Chinooks are 19,950. So yes, 1,000 total. Terra gets the power.
Yeah, it's gonna take that one out.
What is he doing? Boycah.
Wait, Boycah?
Scuba, sorry. All right, Scuba gets it.
So Scuba, yeah, good job, Scuba. Right, at least the power goes down.
Makes him low power mode, no radar.
Oh, no.
Get wrecked. The power there.
Yep.
Another tech Terra, perhaps.
Yeah, the other dose is a bit lost. Good, nice insta laser lock. It's not, again, it's gonna.
Well, there's one terrorist. He must have plenty.
He must have 3 more, inside this one, or he only had 1, and he was trying to kill the dozer with it. Yeah.
No, it's
tech RPG.
RPGs, but it's not going to work against Air Force.
I never like really tech RPGs against Air Force. It's so hard. It's already difficult to make that work, and it's even harder against Air Force.
It must be dozer hunting, but joke's on you. There is a CC.
Yeah, there is a CC which Scuba's going to see. He sees the CC.
She sells CCs by the seashore.
It's very confusing. Yeah.
She sells CCs by the seashore.
Yeah.
Man, that's a tongue twister.
It is. And Scuba will just pull back. It's a little bit late to throw on the push the pedal and throw on aggression mode. And again, Boycah is just going for max V.
Oh, this is deadly. Scuba's gone for a 3rd supply and some pretty failed tech aggression. So this Humvee army could be a game ender, but counter attack from Scuba. What's this?
Yeah, I think he's okay here. Good crushes. Okay crushes.
Oh, he missed one.
Mediocre crushes. Yeah, he missed 2 actually.
Oh, then the Humvee army's pulled back, so
2 out of 4.
Man, look at the supply. It's so exposed. If only the Humvees went
Needs
for
a tunnel network there, man. I mean, unless he's just going to abandon it, but even then, you still want a tunnel network there to evac the workers.
Scuba.
It's got to be caps, right? Like this doesn't make sense. Otherwise, it's got to be caps.
Okay, Scuba. Now he's at risk of losing his supplies, but also good tunnel for a counter attack.
Boycah should definitely stop here and take out these tunnels. That is the correct play. And now the workers can't evac. They can get the sell-off on the supply and should get the sell-off on the supply.
Oh, combat Chinook from Boycah. Perfect defense.
But he's going to... Thankfully, Scuba's going to spot it, but it might not even matter because these technicals are going to get murdered.
Yeah, it's a defensive combat Chinook.
Oh, man, there's RPGs there too.
Well,
I don't know, man.
He lost to combat Chinooks and he might win to one. Also, there's no quads.
Yeah.
He's already calling the GG.
Yeah,
wow.
man. I think that's it. Yeah. GG.
Yeah.
Good series. I think that's right. It's just that was the wrong build.
The three supply was a
Three
little
supply
greedy,
was
perhaps.
like unlucky. Like yeah, it was just not the build you wanted against what Boycah was going for. So
and because his text didn't delay him,
Yeah.
all he got was a power. That was it.
yeah.
If you're delaying it by getting War Factory snipes, then you can go with that third supply.
Yeah. Tried to shave off some missile defenders to delay more, which is good thinking because it's like okay right, he's gone like a lot of V production, so shaving off a few missile defenders is smart, but having the third supply and not being able to defend it was a problem.
GG. Well, that's the series wrapped up.
Yeah, Boycah's gonna take it, but very well played Scuba. Yeah. Yeah.
Boycah's just playing very consistently. Just
yeah,
very
it's
good zero, not making any
very
mistakes.
consistent 0, which is hard to play against, man, because it's just like if you're not perfect, you lose. And I think that was just a problem for Scuba. Is like sometimes you just have a bad build, like you're in a bad position from the start of the game. Like okay, this build is not particularly good against your build. It's not always game ending, but like it already puts you behind. It's like I want to go for a 3 supply build this game. It's like you didn't go for, whatever like standard Humvee like standard missile defender Humvee build or something like that. Again, if he went.
Whoa. Hey, thank you for the bits, Orange Pest.
Thanks, Orange Pest. So yeah, thanks for making us jump out of our blazers. It was nice of you. Do you want to just check? Do you want to just jump back into the thing and just make sure there isn't another game
Oh, no,
or
it's a
something?
host. Orange Pest hosted for 35 viewers. Thanks
Oh,
for
dude,
hosting.
thanks, man.
Just in time for the tournament
To
finish.
end. Yeah.
And we're going to good
Alright.
night now.
Yeah.
I was really confused by that metric. That must be GG. GG. Such a shame how unlucky I was.
Yeah, those are snipes, man. You
Yeah,
did,
that's
you did
true.
run into a lot of
To
those.
lose
So
the Dozer Hunt first 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
that's what you get when Boycah's playing consistently. So yeah. But yeah, nice to see Scuba had a lot of well-prepared strats. That was cool to see, which is nice that we get the opportunity to cast those games because a lot of the time it is just standard play versus standard play. Yeah, well played.
All right, well that'll wrap us up for now.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We don't get to stream all that often, so we appreciate everyone jumping in, getting on board.
Will you guys be looking into Iron Harvest? I've played it. It's not that great. Sorry.
Yeah. We also probably won't get into the current remaster of Command & Conquer, given we don't do a lot of single
Been there,
player.
done
So
that.
yeah,
It got boring pretty
Yeah.
quick. Open RA better.
yeah.
As
soon as
my 3-second reviews.
They copy paste like 0 hour 1.6 with updated graphics, we'll be all over it. So yeah. See, I wonder if we wait for our single player streams of that until like after they remaster it, then it looks like super sick as we're playing through single player. So could be good. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. It's been a while since we live casted.
I love this though. This is really cool. Daily win percentages. Like it's just nice having it change every day.
So yeah, it's so ahead of
Air Force.
like, yeah.
Sorry, China's ahead of Air Force. Trying to imp. Yeah. All right. Catch you later, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching.
Look after yourselves. We hope you're all going well at random places around the world, wherever you are. And we'll follow us on YouTube if you want to keep up with our content. It's always a good idea. And Callum's been doing a bit of streaming lately, so following our Twitch is also a good idea if you want to keep up with that. Could be anything, really. You never know what Callum's going to stream next. So.
Never know. Yep. Follow us on Twitter. All the good stuff. See ya.